Welcome to the Misfortune Podcast. 2023. Christmas. No, this is a New Year's special.
New Year's special.
New Year's special.
You already fucked it
We
up.
have determined.
You already we have determined.
Episode 44. The New Year's special.
44?
44. Now here's 44.
We're not
more.
Okay. We're not
Star-Lord!
we're not doing the special episodes anymore. I think we only did that like 1 or 2 years.
No, these are just real deal. We don't do enough episodes for this to be
a
special.
Exactly.
Episode.
for us to have specials.
We're not on that grind anymore. We're not on that level anymore.
The special.
That's coming to an end tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen.
That's crazy. Tomorrow's the last episode. I remember when this season got announced.
Yes, dude, and the fucking key visuals came out, bro. I was like, oh my god. And
Yep.
the trailer surprise dropped. I was coming everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was before I read anything.
No, dude. And we're about to be in a drought, bro, because this shit's gonna end this week, and then it's we're not getting a new chapter till the 17th.
I know, dude, lobotomy guys in for 3 weeks.
I'm going to kill myself.
It's gonna be crazy.
I'm gonna commit suicide.
There's a ton of new shows that are coming out spring of next year that I have on the watch list.
You want to go through those real quick? All right, just a little
okay, just a little tease.
Yeah, a little tease.
Let me pull up Mal.
Little appetizer.
No, they're like actually like, because I was like, damn, what if I'm not gonna have any anime to watch next year? I literally counted. There's like 15 shows.
Thank God, Solo Leveling is coming, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, exactly. Wait, okay. And I'll dive into this a little more later. But Solo Leveling, Great Pretender Season 2, quote unquote Season 2.
Yeah, sure.
Demon Slayer, Kaiju number 8, Konosuba.
Kaiju number 8. That's gonna be so weird seeing you watch.
Yeah. My Hero 7th season and
oh my
Peak. Code Geass.
Wait, what's the name? I don't fucking know, dude. I've been keeping up.
Oh, Rose of the Recapture.
What the fuck
Rose?
is that?
It's all new characters.
Rose of the
Recapture look terrible.
What
but
the fuck?
All those are coming out spring of next year.
You're gonna be grinding.
Oh, I'm gonna be on the train.
You're gonna have a show every day of the week.
Welcome back to the Misfortune Podcast, episode 120.
Goddamn.
But to kind of cap off the year, Julius and I are gonna be going through. We're kind of film bros now.
Cinephiles,
so we're gonna be going
if
through
you will.
cinephiles,
I've never liked that word, bro. That's
I don't like that word.
I don't like file being attached at the end of any title granted to me personally.
I dropped that word on my dad the other day, and he was like, "Oh." Okay,
so you're not allowed 100 feet within a movie theater? Or... What's that about?
Exactly. But one could say we're cinephiles.
That's the title.
So
of this
we're
episode.
gonna be. One could say we're
cinephiles.
Cinephiles. We're gonna be going through our top 20 movies of the year, which I can't remember how many we did last year.
I don't either.
Because last year when we started
like top 10. I think it was top 10 last year.
Yeah,
like we did top 10 everything. Or almost everything.
That was the Lost special. That was the shitty Overwatch live.
The live? Oh, it's not lost. You can access it right now. Actually,
no, you can find it, but no one's ever.
Please don't,
because no one looks terrible.
So I was low key considering. I was edging 50 this year. I was low key
That's
trying to make it to 50,
crazy.
but I did. I mean, I will by the end of this year definitely. But I was trying
Yeah.
to make it for the pod. But I don't know if everybody wants to hear me ramble about reality or you people
That's true, dude.
for 15 minutes.
I was about to watch that the other day, and I was like, "I'm not gonna talk about this on the
No, it's not
podcast. I'm not talking about
particularly of
reality."
note. It was a desperation watch at 2 a.m. where I needed a short movie
However,
to,
I was about to say, it's like 80 minutes long.
yeah.
That's kinda clean.
That's you got to keep some of those when you're doing this 365 challenge. You got to keep some of those in the stockpile just in case, you're washed after an entire day and you're not trying to watch a 2-hour fucking movie.
Ladies and gentlemen, Julius is about to be released from his shackles.
I low key feel like I'm about to be institutionalized though, because I don't know. I might
What are you
continue
gonna
low
do with
key.
all the free
I
time?
don't know. It's
You're
not
gonna
even
gain
that
another
much.
2 hours.
Yeah, pretty
Um,
much. So yeah.
but yeah, we're gonna be going through our top 20 movies of the year,
Which
talking
there is
about
some crazy omissions from my top 20, not gonna lie. I would be shot in the streets for excluding some of these films from
that's
I'm
scary. I
gonna be
don't like
shot in the
hearing that.
streets for this list, period.
Yeah, you
But
will. But
nonetheless, so
we
what we're
will
just
see.
gonna bounce off like your 20, my 20, or
I
is that what
guess,
we're
yeah,
doing?
just go numerical order up.
Okay,
Yeah. You wanna
get it.
start?
I shall start
Okay.
with my number 20. The latest, well, I mean, technically not the latest project by this man, but the latest film, feature length film by Wes Anderson, Asteroid City.
Mm.
And okay, just as a point of reference, I think this movie's a 7 out of 10. So the top 20 are like 7 or above. So I mean, these are all good movies. These
You're
are
right.
all good
Okay.
movies. Um, but Asteroid City,
You gotta defend yourself.
no, I'm establishing the baseline here.
Okay,
Um,
right.
Asteroid City was pretty interesting. I feel like this has been said about I feel like this was said about French Dispatch too. But
You
like
watched French Dispatch?
I did not enjoy it that
That was his
much.
most, like, unknown
It
movie.
was
Like,
yeah,
no one watched
no one
that.
really watched it. It was pretty
It was decent.
it's decent. You'll probably have to watch it with your ever
Well,
continuing
Timmy.
yeah, Timmy, the Timmy
Timmy's
project.
in
That
it.
that'll be
Right.
one you'll have to check off. But this and French Dispatch people have said are the most Wes Anderson movies, and that they're like the most idiosyncratic. They're like they're the most quirky, if you can
Oh, I
believe
can
it,
tell about this one. Yeah.
Anderson movies out of all of them. Even though I haven't seen that many, I feel like I've seen Fantastic Mr. Fox. What was the other one? Grand Budapest, which are probably tamer Wes Anderson films in terms of the quirks, I feel like. And then you go to the fucking other extreme and it's fucking Asteroid City and French Dispatch. Like, dude, Asteroid City, just like the way it's framed is so weird. It's like a stage play about a guy writing a story, and that's what Asteroid City is. Asteroid City's the story that the guy's writing, which is being based on a play which is being broadcast. It's like a TV special that's being broadcast about the play by Bryan Cranston, and it's like, all right, this is too many fucking layers for me, dude.
Yeah.
I can't deal with this. But I mean, it's a great cast. Probably like, I mean, it's a fucking Wes Anderson
It's
movie, bro.
stacked.
It's one of the best
Yeah.
casts of the year, obviously. Alien's cool. I like the Alien. The Alien was pretty neat. Um,
Alien in that movie?
there's an alien, yeah. It's Asteroid
What?
City. Anything could happen.
Anything could
Um,
happen in Asteroid City.
um, I it's been a while since I've seen it to be honest. But it kept me mildly entertained with all the quirks and the
Mildly entertained.
the big stars. Uh, and it's a fun little film, but I don't think it's anything crazy necessarily. So
I
that's
don't
my
know. I've
what's
I've
up.
seen people and I've also been saying this, say that 2023 was the year of AI generated movies, and this seems like it's no exception.
Yeah,
Like
low
this just
key. I mean,
really seems like it was AI generated
it
Wes
might have. I mean,
Anderson.
AI is, it's becoming a big part of part of
Ugh.
our culture, you know. So maybe
Yeah,
maybe Wes was cooking a little something in the
I
Chat
wouldn't be
GPT.
surprised. That man's always doing shenanigans.
Bruh. That's my
Um,
number 20 though. Asteroid City, good movie.
nice.
Good
My
movie.
number 20. This was Julius and I were talking about how we just kind of watch like there's some things that were very similar to each other's watches, and there's some things that are just random.
Yeah.
Uh, I watched Leave the World Behind, which is my number
Oh,
20.
the one that just dropped. I
Yeah,
was considering watching that
the
one,
one
but I did
that's
not.
it's apparently like very like has people split.
I can
Um,
see that. Yeah.
which I get. So I actually really like this one. Um,
Mm.
this one I feel like people are shitting on it a little bit too much.
The
Has do the
runtime,
masses
I can
often.
understand why. Yeah.
Okay, bro. It's literally not that long. Um, but
Kevin
I thought
Bacon,
it was
holy
good.
shit, where have you been?
It was yeah. It was a very random. And what's funny is Kevin Bacon's in it for like 5 minutes.
Of course he is. Yeah.
He's in a scene. Um, I thought it was good. I think the story, I without spoiling it too much, I think the story is like a little lacking, and I read a lot of like the reviews for the movie, and people tend to agree that like the story isn't anything special, but like just the actors do really good in the movie.
Mhm.
Um, the story is about it's like it's like an apocalypse movie, but they don't tell you what's the apocalypse is about. They
Oh,
don't
okay.
tell you anything. You're
Interesting.
just like shit's going down, and it's kind of just it honestly kind of felt like one of the newer M Night Shyamalan movies, where in his
That's what
newer
I'm saying.
movies,
Is like Knock at the Cabin kind of vibes I'm
yeah,
getting
it's
from
just
this.
random things happen,
Yeah.
and it's like what's going on. It's similar to that, but I think it's done in a really creative way, and it's a really good looking movie, and it's one of those that like builds tension in a very interesting way. Um,
Mm.
my the biggest complaint for everyone I've talked to, and my dad watched this movie too.
Everyone you talk to, people are watching
Um,
this. The masses?
my dad,
Oh yeah, your father.
yeah, he said he almost turned it off because apparently Barack Obama produced this.
Are you
And
serious?
yeah, but I looked it up. Barack Obama has his own production company,
Oh
him and
shit,
Michelle,
dude! And
and so
his fucking picture on Letterboxd is the one.
and so yeah, I'm sure my dad didn't like seeing that name in the opening
Wow.
credit. Raw as fuck opening credits, by the way,
It drops
though.
his name in the opening credits.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
like
5-star
blasting
film.
rap music.
5-star film.
Um, yeah, my biggest complaint though with this movie is that it just kind of ends. Like it's like okay, like
I
you
feel like
kind
that was
of
a
get
lot of movies this year.
yeah, but no, this movie like
Literally
really just
just,
ends.
and it's like
Like
2 hours and 20 minutes. Are you
yeah,
just gonna end it like
that's
that?
that's the big issue. But
Yeah.
other than that, I think it's good and it does
Okay.
things in a really really good creative way. I've
Okay.
seen a lot of people say that um the guy who did this, I forgot what his name is, but he's the guy who did um Mr. Robot.
Oh, TV guy.
You've ever yeah.
Interesting.
I've seen a lot of people say that they think that the guy who did this is a really good writer, but just a really bad director.
Oh, okay.
And I guess I could see that.
Yeah,
So I've never seen Mr. Robot. But I've heard it's
I
really
have
good.
not either.
So, but this was a solid movie.
What'd you rate it? Was it a
8 out of 10.
8? Okay, that's my 7, so that tracks.
Yeah. Although
Okay.
my average is getting a little
It
lower,
is. It is. Bravo.
so which is good.
Um, number
I like how we're commending that.
lower your standards. No, or excuse
Your
me, heighten your
standard.
standards. Heighten your
Yeah,
standards.
there you go.
Number 19, Lee Cronin's Evil Dead Rise. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna announce the director's name before
Came out this year.
yeah, that was like early on. I want to say like yeah,
Yeah.
like March, April or something. This movie was unexpectedly pretty good. It's pretty split. It's pretty split. A lot of Evil Dead and Sam Raimi fans are like, "There's no charm to it. There's no character to the horror in this movie," and I can agree to a certain extent that it doesn't have the same identity or blood running through it as the rest of the Evil Dead movies or the two that I've seen. Uh, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I really enjoyed this movie in terms of the kills. You know, it's got good kills. It's got good gore. It's just a solid splat fest and a low key a Resident Evil movie, and that's why I think that's why I kind of enjoyed it because it's got Resident Evil vibes going for it. But and kids getting killed. You know, you don't see that a
Is
lot.
this the movie that everyone got super pissed because it had a baby being eaten?
No, you talked about this last episode.
I
I
swear to
still
I was
don't know
about to
what
say I
this
talked
fucking
about this. Yeah, I already talked about this.
I
I
don't know what
remembered
movie
writing
this
this.
is. What is that,
What
Sound of
movie
Freedom or
was that?
something?
No, it was like a superhero movie or something like
What
that.
the fuck?
Maybe it was Aquaman?
The Marvels? Did they eat a baby in the
No, it wasn't
Marvels?
the Marvels. I think it was I don't remember what movie, but there's some
Did
movie.
what's his
People
face?
got really
Did
mad.
Patrick Wilson eat a baby in Aquaman?
That's
Is
what I
that what
was about
happened?
to say. I could see that happening.
Dude, oh my god, it's so sad. The DCEU officially over and it ended on fucking Aquaman. That's crazy, bro.
No, I saw some clip of Jason Momoa just being fucking goofy at the end of the
Dropping the mic.
movie.
It's like
Yeah, I
that was
forgot
the
what
end
it
of the
was.
cinematic universe. Was that moment right there?
I don't care. Good riddance. I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit
Just
either.
end it. It's not gonna be any better, but
No,
whatever.
no, it won't. But yeah, Evil Dead Rise, good, good movies.
Good solid
Seven,
picture.
7 out of 10. That's what most of these are gonna be. It's like good, solid picture right there.
Yeah, right.
And no, I mean, and I, I, I think yeah, Evil Dead fans will definitely be disappointed because there's no like Bruce Campbell cameo or like it's just like a lot of crazy Sam Raimi esque
Yeah.
filmmaking. But I think it's fun enough time, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was
96
gonna say
minutes,
is
throw that on, you're
it
good.
didn't really seem like a Evil Dead movie. Now that I've
No,
seen the original Evil Dead
no,
movies, I feel
no.
like they just kind of slapped the name on there,
But it's also a
which is fine.
continuation of I think it's a continuation of the 2013 remake or reimagining or
Yeah, it
whatever the
is.
fuck you want to call it. And I don't know
But
how
that
much
also
that's
doesn't.
like the original movies, so I
I've
don't
heard that's even less like the original ones.
oh,
So I
well,
don't know.
I don't know
I
what
don't.
people want.
There.
I don't know what they
Just watch
want.
the fucking movie.
Please.
um,
Watch it, log it, move on.
that's exactly. That is, dude. Evil Dead Rise is a watch it, log it, move on
I
kind of
literally forgot that
movie.
yeah, you're right. I literally forgot that it even came out this year, so it's good though.
Yeah,
Uh,
solid.
all right. What's your number
Um,
19?
my number 19, directed by Michael B. Jordan,
Oh my
Creed
fucking
3.
god.
Creed 3. Like,
Oh man. You got a real
um,
supervillain in that movie now, huh?
no, dude. Do you remember the clip from the trailer where Michael B. Jordan comes out of the gym
Yeah.
and Jonathan Majors like leaning on the car? He's like, "You don't remember me, do you?" I saw people like, "This is a real scene that's gonna play out in real life soon."
He's gonna ask Michael for
Um,
help.
um, Creed Theory is really good. I really liked it. I think it was like direct. What's the word? Directorial? Is that a word?
Yeah.
Directorial wise, Michael B. Jordan did like actually a really good job.
Yeah, with those
Um,
domain expansions there popping in the
yes,
fucking
the domain expansions. Um, no, I think there's a lot of really interesting creative choices in it. I don't think it's the best installment of the Creed franchise. I think the
Ooh.
first one is the best.
Okay, okay.
But I think it beats Creed 2 because
Yeah,
Creed 2 was kind of just like default.
I've heard that's the worst of the three.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that the
not
one where
bad.
he fights the Russian dude's kid from the fourth movie?
Yeah, That's
Okay.
also the one where he walks out to Icon by Jaden Smith, so
Oh
it's
my
peak.
god.
Um, which that movie
Uh,
was directed by the dude who did the Transformers: Rise of the Beast.
who is
So
that?
I
I
don't
do
even
not
remember the
remember.
dude's name.
No
Some random
name.
guy. But no, this movie was really good. It kind of sucks that Jonathan Majors beat his girlfriend or whatever, because
Oh my god.
he's a really good actor.
Jesus.
In this movie, actually, Jonathan Majors is really unserious.
Yeah.
Like I really couldn't take him seriously at
No,
all.
yeah.
Um, but I think Michael B. Jordan's great, and it's just they have a lot of people were worried because Sylvester Stallone wasn't in this movie. This is when he
Didn't he die
this
of
is when
cancer in
he
one of the movies or something? Or
it's
no?
implied that he has so in Ped 2, it's implied that he has cancer, or not implied, like they say that he has
It's a
cancer, and then
plot line.
he goes to meet his son who was in the 2006 Rocky
Oh,
movie.
Rocky Balboa? Oh my god, I forgot
Yeah,
about that.
and it's the same actor. What's that dude's name?
Oh,
I forgot.
yeah, it's a
He was
guy.
popular
He's a
like
guy.
a few years ago. And he goes to meet his son, and then in this movie, it's implied that he just like he's spending more time with his family
Oh
because he
my
abandoned
god.
his family.
Dude,
So that's where he
just fucking
is.
kill him, dude. I mean,
Well, I think they did it
that'll
just in case. They're like
sure.
they're like, look, Mikey's not big enough to have Sylvester Stallone yet, but maybe next movie we'll give it to him.
Okay.
I think is what probably
No, dude,
happened. I
he'll
don't
need the
know,
anime
but
power up from Sylvester's death,
the
That'll
animation was kind of hard. The
what?
scene where
Oh yeah, we watched it and I
they're in a
forgot.
cage fight. The scene where they're in a cage fight's kind of hard.
It's
I
like
can't even
domain
lie.
expansion. The ring.
Um, but no, I think this movie was really solid, really fun boxing movie, and I think all the Creed movies do a really good job of actually making boxing entertaining. So
Mm.
good
You don't
fun.
like boxing IRL? You don't partake?
Boxing in real life is boring as fuck. Like you would think watching two guys beat the shit out of each other is really entertaining, and it
Yeah.
is not. Like I've seen a few boxing like pay-per-view
Yeah,
matches,
not for
and
you.
it's just like not
Yeah,
fun.
bro, like I'll literally just go watch Jujutsu Kaisen, bro. Like, all right,
Yes,
bye, bro.
exactly.
Like the
Just
fuck.
watch the just watch the scene where Gojo beats the fuck out of Miguel.
Yes, just watch
Like
anime. What are you doing? It's like
that's real
I'm gonna watch
boxing.
Creed 3 where they have fight scenes like anime. It's like, come on, bro.
And see, Michael B. Jordan understands that. He understands the
Yeah.
anime lore.
I think when he first claimed to like anime, he wasn't as deep into it as people thought. So now
Absolutely.
he's
Naruto
studying he,
Shippuden? Like,
he's studying up. I think he's studying up and he by the end
no,
of
he
this
100% is.
by the end of this year he will definitely I mean it is the end of this year. He will definitely have watched something.
He got out on the scene real quick after he dropped those remarks. I'll just say that. Like,
Uh,
you think he went to Japan and got that Bleach poster by pure coincidence?
oh,
No.
who did you said he had a picture with some who he had a picture with
I think it
somebody?
was Kishimoto.
Kishimoto.
Kishimoto or Kubo, one of the two.
No way, bruh.
Random as fuck.
Bruh, Kishimoto went to and Kubo went to go fucking see a Creed 3 screening and they fell asleep halfway through.
You're like, what the fuck is this,
I'm sure
bro?
hi
He trying to be us?
I'm sure Hideo Kojima went to go see Creed 3.
Oh, well,
Uh,
Kojima sees every
didn't he
movie.
see Saltburn? I think I saw somebody like
Yeah.
he saw
Yeah,
Saltburn and
he
he didn't
did.
log it or some shit.
He tried to go undercovers at the theater. Yeah,
Creed
Pete
3.
3, good movie.
P3. Alright.
I don't know why. I just at some point I started calling them
You
Pete
have to say
movies.
that, yeah. Pete and Cocky. The
How do we do
continuation.
it?
I don't
How do we
know.
do it for
We
fu-
always be doing it.
every title? Rest in peace, the initial D episode.
The White Comet of Akagi.
Like comment of Akagi.
Potentially top 3 moment,
Uh,
but it is
yeah, it
erased.
was revoked.
Um, number
What's your
17.
number? Oh, number 17. Sorry.
No, sorry, number 18.
Yeah.
the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Man, this is higher up for
Yeah,
you.
I've seen it. I've seen it twice. I really enjoyed this movie.
It was fun.
It was very fun. To everybody on Letterboxd, like that shit on this, like it's not that serious. Like if we're being G real, like
Yeah, how are you gonna shit on well,
you
never mind.
can obviously you can critique anything, but like, dude, sitting next to my little brother in the theater, when they're having a good time and they're fighting the Bowser, that's good. That's like good stuff right
That's
there. That's
good. That's,
like
like, the
that's
good.
childhood wonder. And even if it's, corporatized to shit, I still think there's a little bit of magic in there. And Chris Pratt isn't horrible as Mario, like I was expecting him to be. It's a
Yeah. People
it's
are
a
shitting on
pretty
him for the memes.
paint by numbers like kids movie. Just you go on a journey, you do the A, B, and C. But
Mm.
I think it had a bunch of nice little references. It's very very like well animated movie. Like the animation's really fucking good. Uh and I'm looking forward to sequels. Similarly to the Sonic the Hedgehog cinematic
I was about to say,
universe.
having seen both, what's better?
Uh I'm more invested in the Sonic universe cuz
I mean,
Sonic's
Peak's
just my
gonna be coming up.
oh 100%.
I saw my
Like
siblings were watching that movie on TV the other day, and I was like, "Dude, this is crazy."
dude, and you got Idris Elba as Knuckles, like that's fucking fire. Like that's like who the fuck
I
are they
remember
gonna
when
cast
people
as
were
Shadow?
shitting on that,
Who cares? He's
but,
cool.
like,
Like I don't
people are
know.
thinking Keanu Reeves as Shadow.
I could see that. Okay, I'll just say this. I'll just say this. Mario probably a movie I'd rather rewatch than either of the Sonic movies, but Sonic's got me more
Yeah.
invested because like, all right, what did Mario got? Fucking Yoshi. Okay, bro. Like, I'm
Shut up in the end. Was it Yoshi?
yeah, it was like a post-credit scene, and it was like it went down in the sewers, and it was Yoshi coming out of a fucking egg, and I'm like, who the fuck is like Jacob Elordi gonna be a Yoshi or some shit? Like, what the
So
what?
why is Yoshi the big drop?
I don't know.
Like, of all characters,
Ex-
why is it
yeah,
Yoshi?
exactly. I don't fucking know. But yeah,
Yeah.
Mario, good movie. 7 out of 10.
Mario good movie. 7
That's
out
my
of 10.
review. Mario, good
Um,
movie.
Mario good. My number 18, Gran Turismo,
Oh
directed by Neil
shit.
Blomkamp.
Oh shit.
Blomkamp. Um, Honestly, after watching Saltburn, I don't think I can ever watch Gran Turismo again.
Why is that?
Um, knowing what that boy has done.
Oh
Um,
my god. God damn
it's
it.
great now that you've seen that movie that I can spoil it. Um, oh no, I really like Gran Turismo. I've never played the games because they're PS or they're just PlayStation exclusives in general, and
Yeah.
PlayStation's for poor people
Uh-huh.
generally. Um,
Yeah, what happens when you have a PlayStation and an Xbox though? What's that mean?
then you're cultured. Then you're
Okay.
cultured.
Got it.
But no, I was hyped for this movie. I remember like literally I think I found out about this movie right after it was announced. Um, the most random cast,
Oh yeah, this
like
is a
David Harbour and
strange
Orlando Bloom.
assemblage.
Like
You got Gmon,
these men were out of work.
Gmon,
Gmon? Well,
Gmon.
Gmon's in everything.
Yeah, but he's at least he's not a fucking villain in this one. He's just well, I
That's
mean, he
true.
kind
I
of
saw some
is. He kind of is.
he kind of is. I saw some really sad shit about how he's like super underpaid
That's fucked. He's
for
good.
everything, which is
He should
fucked
be.
because he's like actually a really good
No,
actor.
yeah, dude. Like the screams he let out in Furious 7, he should have been paid like $1 million.
That's what I'm saying,
Fire!
bro. Blood Diamond was peak too.
Oh
If
my
you haven't
god.
seen Blood Diamond,
No, I have
Blood
not.
Diamond's so good. Like he's been in the game since
He has.
2006.
He's been low key and
He was in
Gladiator. He was in that apparently.
he
I
was in
don't remember.
Amistad.
He's in Rebel Moon, which I was considering watching, but I did not.
I was considering, but I knew I wasn't gonna talk about it in the
Yeah,
top
bro.
20.
Yeah. 2.1 it ain't
So
making it, bro. I'm sorry. It's gonna have to make up for a lot.
um Although knowing me, actually, you know what? Might be surprised
Who
because
knows?
I'm still a Snyder Dick Rider.
Hey, wait for
But
the director's cut.
Snyder Rider, bro, that's
The
crazy.
Snyder Rider's coming out in full force.
um,
Gran
but
Turismo.
yeah, no, Gran Turismo was actually like surprisingly good in my eyes. I was totally expecting it to be like the most 7 out of 10 movie in existence, just like dumb
Well,
fun.
that's why I was hyped about it, is
Um,
because I knew exactly what kind of movie it was gonna be, and I would just
yeah.
sit there
Well,
and
I
my
knew regardless
expectations
you
would
were
be
gonna
fully
think like
met.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I really liked it coming from a car
Carhead.
background.
Yeah, Carhead.
Yeah, if you will. I really enjoyed it. It was just a really fun movie, good racing.
Yeah.
Um, it's interesting to see what they do with such a random cast.
Yeah, it's not in my top
Um,
20, but Orlando Bloom is probably my favorite part of the movie just because of
he's
how
so devious.
strangely enthusiastic he is about the whole thing. Like, what is he
Why is he
plotting?
so happy all the time?
I feel like he could low key play a live action Aizen. Like, not gonna lie, like
That's what I'm
deviously plotting in
saying.
the background.
Like, why is he like there have to be so many shots in that movie of him in the background, just like with a little half smirk on his like I can literally envision it in my mind.
And I like David Harbour as like
David
the
Harbour's the exact
mentor.
opposite,
Yeah, he's like,
or
he's
at
like
least for
I did the
at the
same shit in the
beginning.
past, bro. You gotta move on.
He
But
had a
it's
lot of
David
raw
Harbour, so it
bars in
takes me out every
this.
time.
Do what?
But it's David Harbour, so it takes me out every single
Right,
time.
exactly. You know he's unserious as fuck in real life.
I mean, the thing and the thing about this movie is I didn't know it was gonna be like we're just going straight to racing. Like I thought the whole thing was gonna be like the selection uh process for
Right. I mean, a portion
all
of it
these gamers
was.
competing. Yeah, but yeah, it was just a portion.
How
But
long was this movie actually? Hold on.
probably two
This
hours.
picture. Oh, 135.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably didn't like that. I remember us watching that, and I was about to leave, and you were like, "When is this gonna end? When is this gonna end?" Um,
Release me.
but yeah, no, I enjoyed it. Very good movie.
Nice.
8 out of 10.
All right. I'm gonna be shot by Caden specifically for this one.
No.
Number 17, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Oh, okay, okay,
Um,
okay. That's
I
okay.
haven't rewatched this. Uh, so I could possibly come around
Hmm.
on this one, but I I don't know. I wasn't the biggest fan of this one in comparison with the other
So you
ones.
still think it's good?
I think it's
It's
good.
just
Yeah.
maybe not as good as the people were
Yeah.
saying.
No. Yeah, cuz people were seriously like
Yeah. This has a 4.3 on Letterboxd.
slurping this movie. And I mean,
Yeah.
that'll be a reoccurring theme here, but
I
I don't know. I like a lot of this movie, I guess. The
guess.
the Rocket Raccoon shit is very emotionally impactful,
I mean, it's the best part of
and
the movie.
you don't think, or you think it is?
No, well, I think it
Oh, you
is.
think it is? Yeah, I'd probably agree. I feel like it's I feel like it's a good ending to the trilogy. I mean, that's probably the best
Yeah.
compliment I could give it. You know, you get it's pretty even-handed with a lot of the characters in terms of the screen time.
Yeah.
You got big, cool action scenes like the one take in the hallway was pretty cool, and it's the first MCU movie to say fuck. So there is that
That
as
was pretty
well.
good.
It's a
That was pretty
it
good.
was a nice way for James Gunn to exit the MCU.
It was,
Um,
yeah. I think even at the time he was making it, he probably knew.
yeah, no, for sure. Like,
There were
uh,
probably talks.
I don't know. I wasn't huge on this movie, but
Yeah.
I still did um enjoy it a fair amount.
I mean, it's better than the other ones you've talked about, so.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, this is better than Asteroid City. This is better than fucking Evil Dead. This is better than Super Mario. So like,
Yeah.
I I will say probably the weakest soundtrack of the three. Also, or is Radiohead edging that out for
Ye
you? maybe a little bit. Maybe it's nostalgia. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but they use no. This is definitely the weakest. Yeah, there were some good songs on the soundtrack, but there were also ones that like because in the other ones have been like and the soundtracks they have been songs that like are now on my playlist.
That's true. They've
You
been
know,
added to
it's
the
a lot of
rotation.
songs that's like I literally have the second one on
We
vinyl.
got a wham,
Yeah,
bam,
literally.
shang.
I'm blasting that shit in my car at like midnight.
Absolutely.
But
The
like
water
this
runs.
one, this one it has what Radiohead
Yeah.
has the Flaming Lips song,
It has an Earth, Wind, and Fire song
and
I like. It
it,
has
it has Dog Days Are Over. That's it.
yeah. It has Space Hog. That's all I remember. Uh,
See, I don't even know what that is. All I'll say
that's
is
that '90s
actually
shit. They
no.
they were pushing it into the '90s in this one, which is why.
Right. Actually, I take that back. This might have the best soundtrack because,
Oh no.
and I'm still pissed off when we saw this because I rewatched this with my mom. But when we saw this, I was in the bathroom when this played. There's a Hatsune Miku song in this
Oh my
in this
fucking
movie.
god, dude.
When they're in the house, like the little
Yeah,
creatures, like on another
the
planet.
planet.
I don't know why, but they're playing a Hatsune Miku song in the
Yeah, they
background.
are. They
So
are.
it's peak.
Oh, and Florence and the Machine or whatever.
Yeah,
That's a song
I
that
think
plays.
it's a excellent ending.
Yeah.
Um, but then they show in the post credit scene the new Guardians of the Galaxy, and it's like seeing the new the new
Yeah.
fucking
You gotta
the new captains in Bleach.
you
It's
gotta
like
cut it
what is
off,
this?
man. You gotta cut it off at a certain point.
Yeah,
Pull the plug. Pull the plug.
let it die.
I
Yeah.
the funniest thing about this movie though was whenever it came out. I remember when it came out and everyone was like, "Oh my god, the MCU is back!" And it's like, "All right, bro. It,
I mean, people just be
it's
saying that
one
like every
movie."
other
No,
movie.
literally,
So
we're so back. It's so
like,
over. Yeah,
yeah, I'm
literally.
done with that. I'm done with that.
7 out of 10. Good movie. I enjoyed it. Guardians
7 out of 10.
trilogy. Good. But one of the
Good.
best things come out of the MCU for sure. For sure. For sure.
Very true. My number 17. God, we got a stretch of big names here. Directed by Ben Affleck.
uh,
Air.
Motorhead. God damn it,
Motorhead.
dude. I forgot to put James Gunn's name in front of the title. You know what? Fuck this shit. I'm not doing it anymore. Fuck this shit.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I guess we gotta end the podcast there.
Yeah. Let me stop recording real quick.
Um,
Air.
Air. This was like a very random movie to come out this year.
Why do you say that?
Because like I feel like no one
No one
knew
wanted
about it
this.
until it came out.
Oh,
Like
okay.
no one wanted it, but it just like suddenly it was like Ben Affleck's
No,
making a movie about Nike.
no. I remember seeing. Well, I mean, at least like I think it was like a month before maybe where it was just like it was everywhere all of a sudden. It's like
That's
Air.
true. That is
Get ready,
true.
Motorin. Like the commercials everywhere. But yeah, before that it was like, what the fuck are you? Air? What the fuck is that?
But also, I feel like half the movies I watch at this point, I know that they're being made like 2 years in advance
No,
because
yeah,
I'll
you got
see on like
the on
discussing film on
Letterboxd.
Twitter.
Oh, or yeah,
Yes,
yeah, discussing film.
just busting
This
film.
boss.
Um, but no, Air was great. It was a very this is the definition of a of just an entertaining movie.
For sure.
Um, you got a stacked cast,
Mm. Another
and
set
they're
cast, yeah.
just it's just Matt Damon and Ben Affleck just doing
Just
shenanigans.
talking about
It's
budgets, yeah.
really Ben Affleck. I've been telling people, Ben Affleck is the new Adam Sandler in terms of directing, where he just gets his buddies together, just to fuck around for
No,
2 hours.
that's so true. Cause like, what was it? The Last Duel. He was doing that with
Yep,
Matt Damon. They're just doing
yep. And
projects together, like whatever they
there's
want.
always a third guy. Like in that movie, it was Adam Driver, and this one it's
Jason
Jason
Bateman.
Bateman.
Which, all right, yeah, fair pick, fair pick.
There's always in the town it was Jeremy Renner.
The third party, dude.
Yes, there's always just another guy who's there just like, you want to do this movie?
No, they need a consistent guy though, cause like Adam Sandler, it was always like, all right, you need a guy calling fucking Rob Schneider. It's like who's the one person they can
You need
depend
a
on to do
guy.
a bit role or like yeah the
That's
third man.
true. That's true. Um, but I mean this movie's just it's good. It's entertaining. I don't think it does anything special, but also I don't think it needs to. You know? I think
Mm,
it's just good fun, having a fun time. We work at
That's what.
Nike, and Michael Jordan's in this movie.
No, they
The
edge you.
end.
They edge you on Michael Jordan, though, dude.
They
They
do. The Michael
like.
Jordan edging is crazy. Uh,
uh,
yeah, I don't really have a lot to say about this one. It was just good fun time. 8 out
fair,
of 10.
fair. Um, all right, number 16. We got John Wick, Chapter 4.
Really?
Yeah. Again, didn't rewatch this
Yeah,
one, so I don't know
I
if I
didn't
would come
either.
around on it.
This is
Um,
this is not a rewatch movie.
no, I mean it's 3 hours.
Yeah.
Almost 3 hours, and I don't. I just haven't been in that kind of mood to
Yeah, you don't
watch.
really I feel like you're anti rewatch for
No,
some
no,
reason.
I've been rewatching certain movies this year, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'd come back to this movie and find anything new necessarily because I've never been a huge fan of these movies on like a story level. Like I mean, it's pretty simple. You come here for the fighting, and
Yeah.
at certain points, yeah, the fighting and the action scenes were like transcendent. Like I mean, like the one scene where he's got like a fucking shotgun that shoots out fucking incendiary rounds or whatever, and it's like the view from up top. Like that whole scene's really fucking cool.
Oh yeah, that scene goes
The
hard.
staircase is incredible. The staircase scene's incredible. The fucking in the streets with all the fucking cars is incredible. A lot of great action scenes in this movie, but I don't. I've never been that invested in the verse necessarily,
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with
or
that.
seeing
That's true.
John Wick get out okay necessarily. I don't really care about him as a character. I feel
Yeah.
like, and I don't know. I think this is about as good of action as you're gonna see coming out of America, at least. I mean,
King out of America.
yeah, cause I hold like the Raid to like a higher esteem than these movies in terms of the
Mm.
action. Just because I mean, I'm not really a gun guy. I like the more like martial arts kind of shit, but um, I I I don't know. I think these are really fucking good movies, or in terms of the action, and I'm glad they got Raid guys in the third one because that was fun and neat and cool. And Lazarus is probably gonna be cool.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'll just keep an eye out on whatever Chad Stileski's doing. I think
Lazarus. What do you know of that?
I think, I think it's kind of fucking crazy that we're questioning whether or not John Wick is alive. Um, I mean,
Well, I just
their pockets are questioning
yeah,
whether or not he's
that's
alive,
a
but
questionable choice.
um,
And I looked, so you know how they're doing the ballerina
ballerina,
movie
yeah.
too? I forgot what the director is and who he directed, but his entire filmography on Letterboxd is 2 out of 3 or 2.3.
Ain't no way,
Like
bro.
like he has not made a good movie ever.
That's Len Wiseman. Oh, of Underworld fame. Oh, Live Free or
Yeah.
Die Hard. I like that movie.
Isn't that one absolutely terrible?
No, I think that one's good. Oh, you gotta watch the rest of the Die Hard movies now. No. The one nobody likes is A Good Day to Die Hard with
I thought I'm
Jai
getting what's
Courtney.
name?
Live Free or
I'm
Die
getting
Hard is
where he's a son or whatever.
Live Free or Die Hard's when he's with Justin Long and Timothy Olyphant's the fucking villain. And
Justin
yeah,
Long?
his Justin
What
Long
is
is
he
his
doing
buddy.
there?
What a fucking downgrade from Samuel L. Jackson. But
That's true.
it's basically like Bruce Willis up against hackers is basically what the movie's about.
Fuck out of here.
But also what I'm questioning is this dude hasn't made a fucking movie since the Total Recall remake in fucking 2012.
Right.
With like he came out of
Yeah,
hiding
the
for to make a
comeback.
spin-off for John Wick.
Literally, who invited this dude back
That's
into the
crazy.
studio?
I don't know. I guess Chad did. I don't know. He had to suck Chad off. Yeah, John Wick's good. Um,
Oh, weak.
yeah,
Um,
good movie.
yeah. Let me navigate back. Number 16, Dumb Money, directed by Craig Gillespie.
This
That's
in your
right, it
top
made it.
20?
Oh
Is this in
yeah,
your
it
top
is.
20? Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I just thought this was, again, this is just a really entertaining movie in my
Fair.
opinion.
Better than
I don't
Air? Better than Air?
I would say it's like about on the same
Okay,
tier
so
as Air. It's pretty much the
interchangeable.
same.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Um, but no, I mean, look, this money's just
It's dumb.
it's dumb funny. It's really what it is. Um, again, I don't think it does anything special. The strangest cast maybe
No,
ever.
that's I feel like that's the appeal of the movie. I really don't give a shit about the
Yeah.
GameStop story. I was here to see fucking Paul Dano, Pete Davidson, and fucking I don't know, Seth Rogen in a
Just here
fucking
to see
movie.
shenanigans.
Yeah, ultimately, I don't. Yeah,
Like,
because out of this, nothing really gets resolved. This is just kind of a blip
yeah,
in
that's
American
true. Just kind of
history.
okay. Actually, maybe Air is better than this movie because now I'm remembering all the side
Motorhead.
characters
You remember Offset's
that
cameo?
I randomly in the
Might
background.
have the worst soundtrack like of the
It's
year.
yeah, it's not good from what I remember. I don't remember exactly what there was, but I remember it was not
There's
pleasant.
WAP and like some other shit I don't remember that
Yeah,
automatically docks
WAP
points.
automatically takes it out.
Okay. Dumb, dumb, dumb money. Dumb money.
Don't they
Which,
say it?
yeah, at some
They
point they
say dumb
do.
money, I think.
Paul
Um,
Dano's like at a almost at a whisper the entire movie. He's or no, that's
that's
no. I'm thinking
true.
of the Fablemans. Never mind. That was wrong movie.
Yeah, yeah. No, he kind of is in this
He's
movie
kind of
too.
whispering on the stream, dude.
Kinda, yeah.
This dude also, Craig Gillespie, I think we've discussed his filmography.
Wait, I forgot.
Strange movies. I
Show me what all
Tanya,
he's in.
okay, which is a pretty. It
That
was
movie's
pretty
good, I thought.
critically acclaimed. Cruella,
Okay, yeah, we're getting into
Lars
interesting
and the Real
territory.
Girl, which is a 2007 movie with Ryan Gosling about sex doll. Um, no, it's not a sex doll. No, yeah, sex doll. Fright Night, the remake of the 90s movie Fright Night with Anton Yelkin, Pam and Tommy. Oh no,
Anton
that's
Yelchin,
a
rest in
yeah,
peace.
rest in peace. Pam and Tommy's a TV show. The Finest Hours, uh Chris
Is
Pine and
that
Casey
the
Affleck
Chris Pine or
movie.
Rob? Okay.
Yeah, the Coast Guard movie and Million
Yeah.
Dollar Arm
Yeah,
with
that
John
is
Hamm.
what is just
What kind what
strangest
I mean, I guess he kind
collaborations.
of likes doing like
He just kind of
docudramas
does
kind of and
things.
then
I mean,
Cruella for some reason.
he just kind
I
of
don't
does
know.
things. What can I say?
He's a guy who does things.
Just kind of makes movies.
Leave him
Yeah, that's
alone.
interesting. But man, look, he enjoys the craft.
The craft. That's what
What
it's
can I
about.
say?
Okay.
Um,
Is that all you
yeah,
have to say
dumb
about
money. Just
dumb money?
yeah. This one, okay, maybe yeah, Air is probably above this one. Let the record
Revising.
show. But no, I do think this movie is just a stupid thing. We literally like we just turned this on because we had nothing else to
Nothing.
watch, and we
Yeah,
were like,
that's not a good sign.
"Fuck it, let's just put
Um,
something on." No, it's not a bad
it's not a bad.
sign.
It's a neutral sign, I guess.
The
I don't
best
know.
movies come from boredom.
Such as
I don't
Tag.
know.
Um,
That's just, but see, Tag is peak fiction.
but however, you have Dumb Money rated higher than Tag.
But see,
Uh,
okay, you don't understand the theorem. Okay,
please explain the theorem to the audience and to me.
there there are situations in which
And I agree with
a
this.
7 out of 10 movie can be better than an 8 out of 10 movie,
I agree with this philosophy slightly.
right?
I'm trying to think of an example. I can't, but I get this idea. Where I cross the line is like where a 9 out of 10 is better than a 10 out of 10. I don't understand that. Because a 10 out of 10 to me is like that's like
No,
a
yeah.
definitive.
I take back what
Okay,
I said about that.
okay.
But there are
Theorem
times when like a
revised.
7 out of 10 they're peak 7 out of 10s,
That is true.
right? Like Equilibrium, starring Christian Bale.
Equilibrium, bruh.
That's a peak
Oh
7
my
out of 10
god.
movie. That's what initiated this thought process, was Equilibrium.
That was your fucking
That's what I
that was the
realized.
the catalyst for this theorem.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah,
all right, cool. Um,
Dumb Money. Just
Dumb
just
Money.
a just a just a little movie.
Number 15. Are
Number
you?
15.
God
Sorry.
damn it. Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret.
You
Um,
watched that
I
movie?
did, and
Do
it's
you know the kind of people who made this movie?
what? What do you mean by that?
Do you know the kind of movie people who made this movie?
The the same person who made Edge of 17, which is a good movie.
Okay, continue.
What? What are you suggesting?
Continue. Those people who worship that thing in the sky.
Christians? It's
Yes.
not a Christian movie.
Oh, is it not?
It's not. It's not
Don't have
fucking
God
Sound of
involved.
Freedom, bro. No, it's about
That's literally exactly what I thought it was.
no, 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 no. It's fucking it's about a little girl who's questioning religion. It's Rachel McAdams and fucking Benny Safdie, like she's Christian or her family's
What is
Christian,
he
and
doing?
I know, dude. And his family
Why is he there?
and his family's Jewish. So but they tell their
Oh.
daughter that she can decide, you know, what religion she wants to be. It's a good coming of age
Oh.
movie, similar vein to Edge of
It's a
17, which I also
fun picture.
enjoy. Um, Kathy Bates is in it. I didn't know she was still alive. If I'm
I
being
I thought she died,
dead
honestly.
ass, I don't know. I mean, it could probably be lower than some of these other ones. It's just where I felt it was at the time. I enjoyed it. Good coming of age movie, similar to Edge of 17. Yeah, good go.
I've heard Edge
7
of
out of 10.
17 is very good.
Huh?
I've heard Edge of 17 is very good.
I think you'd really like it. Woody Harrelson's in
What
it.
I
Um,
I forgot about that
he
random
is.
Woody Harrelson
It just seems like
appearance.
it just seems like your kind of movie. It's a good like
Does it?
coming of
Just
age
just a
film.
just a kind of Caden movie.
Yeah, I don't know how to. It's Caden Core. Yeah, hold on. I might have to assemble a
Caden
I
for
might have to assemble a
no.
Caden Core list right quick.
Yeah, little do you know I've had a Julia score list for a while, and every movie I show to
What?
you is like you're like, yeah, it's a 6 out of 10. So
You try to
that hasn't been
predict.
going so
You
well.
can't predict my taste, bro. I
Yeah,
just
I know I can't. It's not
I I
possible.
know I know I I think I'm pretty good at predicting what you like and what you won't like.
That's true. You are. You are very good.
Like, I don't know. Good movie. What's your number 15?
Coming at number 15, the last thing I watched, Dream Scenario.
Whoa. By what's his face? I don't fucking know. Isn't
Um,
this his first movie?
no, I don't think so.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see.
Oh no, it's not. Okay, I thought that was a short film.
Christopher Borgli, who
No name.
no name, not American. Um, this movie is really good. I feel like people are sucking it a little much.
Really?
By
I
people, I mean you.
all right. I can say the same for other films, but I will refrain from
I
now.
know, I know, I know.
Coming soon. Don't worry.
I say
Coming soon.
I say that knowing that you will be saying that later.
I'm saying that soon.
Soon.
Mm.
I don't think there's anything coming soon.
Oh, there's something coming soon.
Something?
Yep, it's coming
What
up.
could it be?
Continue with your thoughts.
Um, Dream Scenario, but I think it's good. It's a lot more like surreal than I expected it to be because they're like, and the trailers they just make it out to be like haha funny.
Yeah, I didn't watch.
Um,
No, yeah, I think I did watch a trailer. I can't remember.
I didn't like voluntarily watch the trailers. I just kind of saw them.
Yeah.
And the trailers, a lot of them, it's like haha funny this guy, and then they do not at all depict like the nightmare kind of shit happening.
Oh, really? Because
Yeah,
that's like
no,
the
it's
second half
literally
of the
just the
movie,
dream shit.
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, But I think it's honestly a lot more like fun than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
Um, and then it just kind of turns into just like dark,
No, yeah,
like a
super
lot
dark.
darker. Like it has a kind of dark turn that I wasn't expecting.
Mm.
Um, I think Nicolas Cage is fucking hilarious in this movie. He's so
Yes,
good.
dude.
Like he unironically, some of the ways he delivers like some of his lines is so hilarious.
The sheer misery that he goes through.
Um, yeah, this kid's going through it
This is just
in
torture.
this
I was
movie.
literally just at several points like this is literally just torture porn. Like this is I feel like
Yeah,
people with like a fucking humiliation fetish would really like this fucking movie, low-key.
yeah. Well, okay. And my thing is, like, no, they absolutely would now that I think about it. My thing is, like, probably when I had like 30 or 40 minutes left in the movie, I was predicting it. I was like, I have a really bad habit now of trying to predict how movies are gonna end.
Oh, really?
Um, and I was predicting, I was like, okay, so like the nightmares are probably gonna turn back into dreams again here pretty soon. And then, you know, it's gonna end on a happy note, right? No.
No.
It just kinda ends
I
and
mean,
he just got fucked.
the movie from the start is kind of like this guy's a loser who has like no control
Yeah,
over his own life. So I mean, it's just it's a tragedy. I mean, it's a tragedy and a comedy at the same time.
it
But
is.
I will not discuss any further.
Shakespearean in nature. Um, yeah, no, I was about to say I know that this is higher up for you, so I'm not gonna make you delve into it. But
Mm,
um, yeah. No, I think it's good. Good
okay.
fun.
Good fun.
Good
Um.
fun.
Okay.
Um, yeah. Oh, also,
What's up?
I did not know this was a A24 movie.
Yeah,
They're doing a lot of shit, by the way.
they are.
I don't
They might be doing a little
kind
too
of I'm
much.
afraid. I'm
Yeah, I'm
afraid of
scared
did you hear about what they said about superhero movies?
how they might consider like
How they
delving into
might
them.
I don't
And like, bitch, what the
know.
fuck? What do you mean by that? Like, you're gonna do fucking Invincible or
Know
some
your
shit? What are you
place.
doing? Like,
You're gonna become the
you gonna
thing
do
that you swore to
you gonna
destroy.
do fucking Dark Horse comics? Like, what are we adapting
That's
here?
what I'm
Like,
saying. Like, be wary. That's my official message to A24.
yeah, I don't.
Be wary.
We don't need any more fucking
But I didn't know
superheroes.
this was an A24 movie,
Yeah.
and it definitely shows
Oh
when
yeah,
you're
frame
watching
one,
it.
dude. I was like, all right,
Like,
so this is
yeah,
the most A24 thing to come out this year.
yeah. Um, but you know what? Good, the good funny.
That's like our
The good
conclusion for
funny.
every single movie. You know what? It's good.
No, you know what? It is. It
Yeah,
just
none. I
it
mean, none
is.
of these fucking movies are bad. So
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah,
what
these
are we
are top
gonna
top
top 20?
15. I'm not gonna have top 20. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna have like a whole ass essay for every movie.
yeah.
When we get to
That'll
our
get
like
higher
top,
up.
yeah.
Uh,
But yeah.
okay. Number 14. I'm so sad. I might not be able to rep this franchise for much longer. Um, no, you know what?
Oh
Fuck it. I will.
God.
Fast
Is
X,
it?
number
Oh, okay, never
14.
mind.
This is not in your top
I thought you were
20.
about to talk
Is
about
is it?
Scream.
This is not. No.
Wait,
Scream is not
wait,
my
what did
top
you
20.
say?
Huh.
Fast X?
Fast X. Now, granted, I have not given this a rewatch.
No way.
Um,
This what?
dude, what can I fucking say? I enjoyed this.
That's just
What can
crazy.
I say? I had a better time with this movie than any of the movies below it.
Wow.
And I it's so dumb and it owns that fact and I think that's funny as shit and that makes it more memorable to some of the movies beneath
What?
it for me.
That's kind of true.
Like, I don't know. I'm very fearful for the future of this franchise at this point, which
Because after
if
that last scene,
yeah, if there's not a part 2, I mean there probably will be. I don't know how this Vin
well,
situation's
there,
gonna
yeah, there's.
shake out,
What do you mean?
but it could retroactively make the movie worse if there's like, all right, no more Fast, but I don't believe there's gonna. I don't know. I don't think it'll
Yeah,
be seriously affected. Uh,
I
I
don't
think
know.
Jason Momoa's like probably. one of the funniest additions to the
He's so
franchise.
unserious.
He's just
That's what I
so
love.
yeah. Like
Is I thought in Aquaman he was playing an unserious character. No, he
no,
himself is just
he's
unserious
just
in everything.
constantly
He's
at this
like
point.
he's just there just to have fun in
He
every
came onto the
movie.
scene as fucking Khal Drogo, the most fucking serious man you've ever seen, and now
I
this man's
forgot about
like
that.
fucking zesty, Fast and Furious villain. It's funny as shit. And like it's just gotten so absurd. Like you got fucking when they're raiding um like Dom's house and Mia's doing like fucking ninja moves because she had a ninja training arc in F9. It's like,
I
dude, what
forgot
the
about
and
that.
fucking just the whole ball scene is like so ridiculous.
Well,
And
the Rocket League scene.
I caught the fucking climax again when my family was or when my dad was watching it in the living room and just like everything from John Cena's death to Jason Momoa kidnapping fucking Dom's kid is just everything in this movie is so funny and that's why
To
it's
watch
so
a
high.
fast movie with your dad. That would be peak viewing.
No, yeah.
I'm sure your dad is the funniest
He
person to
is, dude.
watch it with.
I showed bro when it got to the scene where it's like and then it pans and it's fucking Jack Reacher's also there with Jason Momoa on the flashback. He started dying laughing and I was like, yeah, these movies are peak.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
No, yeah,
many
they
would
are
shoot
kind
me
of
for
neat.
that, but and I just that's my issue with like everybody who I follow who like dick bites this fucking film and they're like film that's crazy I just said that
Film.
if you can call it that it's like everyone's like but it's so
I think you mean picture.
but at this point it's just like too dumb and it's like where do we fucking draw the line I don't know it's I don't. I'm on Team Fast. Is all I'm saying. I'm with the Well, okay, I'm not with Vin Diesel, but I'm with the family. Uh, as it were. So
Fast sex. I
fast
mean, what
sex,
can I say?
fast
Fast
sex,
sex. That's sex.
fast sex, right there. What's your number?
That's a Drake bar. Fast X like fast
Fast X,
sex.
fast sex. What's your number
Um,
14? Oh, that's also
my number
7.
four.
We have not breached the 7 yet.
Hey, bro. I'm still on my 8
Okay,
grind. I
okay,
started on 8. Um, number 14, The Killer. No Ichi.
okay.
Um, I'm a big Fincher fan,
Mm,
and while I don't think this is necessarily his greatest movie ever,
it's mid as fuck.
you know what? Okay, bro. What?
Oh no, I thought you were saying it. Well, it's not his worst. It's also not his best. So I was just gonna I was just gonna out and say it's mid as fuck.
Um. Oh, okay.
Wait, where does this place for you
While I
again? I
don't
forgot.
14.
No, for Fincher.
Oh,
Higher end?
we can pull all that shit up.
Oh, okay, goddamn.
Okay, I'm actually kind of afraid to say this.
Why?
I'm
Go ahead.
really afraid to say
Let your
this.
freak flag fly, bro. Show us.
Okay, this is not all of his movies because I've seen. God, I thought I said
You've
more
seen a
than
good
6.
amount.
I've seen 6.
I mean, how many's he done? Fucking like,
This is number 3 out of 6.
damn.
That's crazy. Okay, that's subject to change because I haven't seen half of his movies in
Okay.
like years.
No, yeah, yeah,
I watched all of them back like when I was like a freshman or sophomore in high school.
yeah,
So disclaimer for that.
yeah. Your
Um,
opinion on Fight Club will change. Do believe that.
yeah. Okay. But no, I think this movie's good. You know what? I like the kind of modern edge that it has. You know what I mean? Like because I don't know, I feel like Fincher is one of those guys who's like trying to stay traditional in a lot of
All
his
of his movies
things.
are dated in a certain
Yeah. Like
sense.
I don't know if you've seen any interviews, but I really feel like there's this genre of a director who's like no phones, you're not allowed to sit, you're not allowed to no laptops, no eating,
No,
no
he's
water,
a serious, yeah, serious ass director.
and he's definitely one of
Like we're
them.
doing take after take
Um
after take. Yeah.
I don't really think that's necessary,
You don't need to be
like, at
doing all
all.
that, David.
Um, so I was kind of afraid because this, like, I think was warranted or not warranted, advertised as like one of the modern kind of movies.
Mm,
So I was kind of afraid on like how he would do it, but I think it was good.
I think
Very good,
yeah,
very entertaining. I think Michael Fassbender's really good in this movie. Has a very good script, like especially when you realize that literally there are only like a few people in the entire movie.
yeah. Him and a couple
Um,
NPCs
yeah,
and
exactly.
Tilda Swinton.
And Tilda
And
Swinton for like 2 minutes.
that's the cast when the fucking
Yeah.
credits get pulled up. I
Um, but you know what? I enjoyed it a lot.
yeah, you're right about Michael Fassbender movies being kind of dated, cause like his '90s movies are his
Sure.
'90s movies. You got fucking Zodiac, which is a period piece. You got Social Network, which is dated because of the fact that it's very much
Well, because
uh
it takes
it's
place in
literally yeah at a
early 2000s.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mank, you got fucking, which I always forget he directed Mank.
Meg
Um,
looks so that Meg is resident sleeper, bro. That shit looks
no,
so
I'm sure
boring.
that'd put you to sleep, but
Yeah.
the killer, I like the movie as like I think I like the first 20 minutes way more than the rest of it. Like where it's just him setting
Well,
up
it's in
a single shot.
chapters, kind of.
Yeah, it is. So I guess I like the first chapter the most. I liked when he's kind of um isolated. It was kind of interesting just being inside of his head for a little while. But when he comes out and it's like, oh no, but my wife got beat up by these guys, so now I have to take
Like that's
revenge.
when I feel like it really gets into it. It's the interesting part.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Then we just wanted different things from this movie, but I don't know. I feel like I've seen the hitman who's trying to be cold but actually has a heart the the whole
True.
time, and he's just trying to fucking pound it into his own head and trick himself. And I think the Tilda Swinton scene was another part that I really enjoyed because of the sort of dialogue she has about his consciousness or
Favorite
his conscience of killing about
what was your
killing.
favorite chapter?
Favorite
If you can remember them.
I don't probably the first
Yeah, I
one.
figured.
Probably the first one where
That's
he's
fair.
just setting up the
That's
shot.
fair.
And
I liked the I forgot where it takes place, but the one where he gets in the fight with the guy
the Florida
and he like camps
chapter,
out.
yeah.
Florida, yeah, because it was like,
You
yeah,
picked the
this is
wrong house,
definitely
motherfucker.
Florida. Like this is the most Florida place I've ever seen.
Which I mean, I don't feel like I've ever really seen a crazy fight scene. Or not crazy, but like really good fight scene from David
Yeah.
Fincher. I thought that was pretty well done.
Also,
That
Michael
surprised me.
Fassbender does not look like he would
No,
fight
no, I saw
anyone
his flimsy ass walking around that
ever.
fucking room, and I was like, all right, bro, you eating a fucking
Yeah,
egg
man.
McMuffin at the beginning of this movie? Come on.
The yeah, there was rampant product placement in this movie too. That's
Oh,
when I knew I was
that
like,
was
this
also
is a movie
disturbing.
for the modern age.
um, yeah, I thought it was interesting on uh the level where it's like a critique of like modern masculinity and being like stoic and like you gotta push through shit, you know. And at one point he uses the word normies like unironically, and it's like
I was like,
that's
okay,
just
this dude's an incel.
that's just weird. I mean, I know he made The Social Network, but like it's just weird to know that David Fincher's at some
He's
level
conscious of the word normie.
yeah, conscious of like online culture. So that's
Yeah.
I don't know. Killer was good though.
It,
It
it,
could
it is
probably be in my
interesting.
top 20 if I gave it a rewatch, but
Yeah. See, there's a lot of things I feel like you need to rewatch, but you just won't because you're
which one?
anti-rewatch.
Which ones?
I don't know, man. Just like a lot of things, you
I
know.
rewatched plenty of things, my brother. Uh,
Um, yeah.
speaking of which, speaking of rewatch, a film I watched 3 times.
What?
3 times,
What could this be?
and the struggle has never ended for me to understand what people see in this movie. Number 13, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I I don't
Fucking pussy.
that I don't I Like I don't get it. I don't know why.
Why?
I d
This was higher up than I expected it to be, honestly. I didn't even expect you to have it in your top 20.
I mean, no doubt it's like fucking amazing visual wise, and the soundtrack's a
It's
fucking
just, like, not there.
the soundtrack's fucking incredible. I was bumping
Right?
that shit. Um,
Metro Boomin.
Metro Boomin, Make It Boom.
I have
Um,
half of the playlist or the half the soundtrack on my
no,
playlist at
for
this
real, dude.
point.
I listened through the album and I was like, add,
At first, it was only, like, 1 or 2 that I liked,
and slowly started
but over
expanding.
time and at this point, it's, like, half of them.
Literally,
Yeah.
except like fucking I don't know, like the random
Miles
couple ones in the
Morales, no
middle.
one's bumping that.
I'm bumping that personally, but
No, you fucking
you're
are.
also not a Nas fan, so I get it.
I'm not. I don't like old people, so
Um, yeah, I just this movie, I feel like the pacing of it is really. I feel like most of my problems with this movie would have been rectified if I mean I knew it was or I don't remember if I necessarily knew it was a two-parter, but like the fact that it wasn't marketed as a two-parter is kind of fucked up to me.
yeah.
Because it was supposed to
Yeah, I get
be
that.
Across the Spider-Verse Part 1 and Part 2, but then I don't know. I guess I was just expecting more from this movie. But even on revisits, I'm not a huge fan of just like how it moves or and a lot of just like the emotional beats in the movie don't really resonate with me like the first one did.
I like trans people is what I'm hearing.
All right, but uh
I'm out to get you no matter what.
yeah, this is insane slopping. I
Hop
like
off, buddy.
I, and just the whole end stretch of the movie it just feels meandering and like we got to
Well,
find a point to stop this.
yeah.
And
I
I
will
mean,
say,
yeah, what's up?
so I didn't log this, but I watched like the last 3 quarters on the last day of my class,
Oh shit.
my Tuesday, Thursday class this past semester. The end does go on for a while,
Right.
longer than I remembered. I still think it's peak
I
because it is,
That's a crazy argument right
but
there.
um,
I still think it's peak because it is.
well, it is, so you can't deny it
Bro,
because I said it.
bro's going in a circle.
Said it was, and I made it so.
All right,
But
Giancarlo.
um, yeah.
But also,
End of statement.
I think it's better. I do think it's a better alternative than because there's a couple parts there at the end where it's like the music swelling up and it's like oh shit this is about to end and then it doesn't and it like quiets back down for a second where like if they ended it there I might have actually been even more pissed so I guess it was an okay place to end it but
There were a lot of moments where I was
it
like,
was
they're
like
edging
edging
us
you
with the ending. Yes, bro,
literally
that's word of the year for us. Edging.
edging.
Swear to God.
Bro and okay I swear to god we said that shit and it started
Said it
proliferating
before.
in
Or yeah, 100%.
bro like we really got control of the masses. That's insane. Uh,
That's true.
10 subscribers and we already have control of the masses.
10 subscriber. Hey, bro, we got that Felix connection.
What's
We
up,
got that Felix influence.
Felix Kjellberg? Uh,
Gilbert.
don't know. Yeah, yeah. Uh, I am very much looking forward to the next one though. Whenever that the fuck that comes out. This is also the year
Yeah.
of extremely shit animation schedules for like
That's
the
true,
this
dude. And
fucking
it's they're
JJK.
infiltrating America.
They are. No, it's because fucking Lord and Miller are like fucking cracking the whip in the studio, dude. Like, change this, change this.
No, dude. We gotta go back and watch the credits. I swear to God, if I see a single Japanese name in the credits
No, there's
of
always
Into the
Japanese
Spider or
names.
that's true. I guarantee you, dude. What if they have like a
I
Mappa
mean,
shout out in there?
Mappa
Like
helped out
how
some of the
anime
CGI, bro.
studios they'll hire other
Yeah.
studios. Like remember the end of 3.0 plus 1.0 was like every anime studio
Yeah.
in existence.
Yeah.
What if that shit's happening?
That'd be crazy. Yeah, that's controversial. but it's there. And again, maybe it might be better paired with the final one. So I'm open. I'm open to this. I've watched this movie 3 times. Don't think I haven't tried.
I've watched it 2.75
Two, but
times, and
yeah,
it's peak. So,
sure.
um,
What do you got?
all right. Number 13, right? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Coming in at number 13, and in my opinion, the definition of overrated,
Uh-oh.
although still good. Godzilla Minus One, directed by
Oh.
Takashi Yamazaki.
I wonder what the Godzilla fan base thinks of this.
Let me clarify.
Oh.
Still
8 out of 10
an
film.
excellent movie. Still an excellent movie. But 4.2 on Letterboxd, guys. Come on, man.
I don't trust the average ratings on
Come
this
on. That's true.
platform.
This year
It's been
there
really
has been
bad.
some interesting inflation.
Yeah.
And it's some interesting deflation as well.
No. Yeah, for sure.
Um,
For example, Fast Sex.
for example, Fast. Yeah, dude, the dick
That's
biting
a
on
little. It has
Letterboxd of
like a
Fast movies
2.4 or something, like a
is
2.1. It's like, all right,
crazy. Yeah.
guys, come on. Anyway,
Um, but
Gojira.
Gojira, if you will. Great picture. This is the definition of a picture, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Um, it's just, you know what?
It's a movie.
I see a lot of people talking about like the emotional ties because a lot of Godzilla movies don't necessarily have that emotional aspect.
Yeah,
Um,
like in the '98 one, when you can really
Shin God
feel. Um,
right.
I don't know where I'm trying to
Shin
go with this.
Godzilla definitely did not.
Of course not.
And I still think that's one of my favorite Godzilla movies. Um, but I don't necessarily think this one did.
It didn't hit you
Okay.
though.
So it had the emotional aspect, but like I don't think it was all that, you know?
Yeah, didn't resonate with
Um,
you.
yeah. Sorry, I'm just like kind of going on about this.
That's
Um,
fine. Yep, away. This is our podcast, bro.
the main guy, you doing a real yap fest right now. The main guy, um, by the way, the voice of Shinji at the end of 3.0 was 1.0.
No. Ava Corner.
Um, yep. Um, he's really good, but I just feel like this is a little campy, honestly. Which I get. That's how a lot of Japanese
Kaiju movies.
sci-fi,
Yeah.
yeah, like kaiju movies, um, especially any that have been even remotely touched by Anno are.
Oh yeah, of course, dude.
That man's got camp
Wasn't
surrounded by him when
did
it turns
Ultra
him.
did he touch Ultraman? Was he
So
affiliated or
I
no?
watched the first 30 minutes of Ultraman. No, I'm sorry, Kamen Rider.
It was too much.
It's
Not for you.
it's it's something. All I'll say.
Not cracking the top 20. I take it.
Um, it's not cracking the top 50.
Oh shit. Damn.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, this movie it's very good.
Mm.
It's definitely low budget. The CGI isn't great a lot of the times. However, they said they did it on 15 million,
Well,
which kind of makes me feel bad for saying that because it looks pretty good for
for
15
15, yeah.
million. But like if you're making a Godzilla movie, you gotta have a higher budget than that. Come on, guys. Like
Couldn't have asked for
we gotta
more.
we gotta show you guys how we do things in this part of the region, this part
Fucking
of the world.
yeah, show you some Godzilla X Kong fucking Fortnite fucking collaboration in it as a movie.
Exactly. Um, but I don't know. I mean, it's very solid. Just I don't think I think that I'm shitting on it the people's reaction, not because of the movie.
Yeah, the dick sucking. You're responding.
But the
Yeah.
movie itself is great. You know, had those good emotional ties, emotional bonds.
Family ties. Yeah.
Not necessarily enough to keep me like super like there's a few times in this movie where it's like the main character's about to die and I'm just like, okay.
I
When
don't
someone
care.
else dies and I'm just like, okay then.
Wow.
Um that's good.
Incredible.
Good solid picture. 8 out of 10.
Uh, okay. All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're cracking it. We're cracking the 8 out of 10. Um, number 12, I have the international phenomenon known as Barbie. Um,
Barbie.
yeah. Uh, I've seen this 3 times, all in theaters,
Yeah.
and it has been consistently good. Um, it's I don't know if I'd watch it again. I feel like I've gotten everything I've needed to get out of this movie. Um,
Yeah. I was
but
about to say 3 times you kind of have it down.
yeah, I get the gist, Greta. Onto your next work. It's probably it, I don't know. It's a
Where?
very corporate, um,
It's true.
very
It is
corporate
corporate as
movie,
fuck.
which kind of feels dissonant with you know Greta Gerwig's previous works. But at the same time, it's also really fucking funny and well made. Like the production design's really good, and I laughed many times at this movie, except for the Snyder joke. It's
Yeah,
sh-
that's really not funny,
should have
and this
kept
movie is terrible because of that.
just kept that
Kept that in
one.
the draft. Yeah.
Keep that one in the draft, Greta. I it feels the only thing that bothers me about it, like I've said, is it just feels a little disingenuous at times as like a corporate product, but
That's
it
true. Yeah, this definitely has
it feels like it's
quite a lot
selling
of
something
corporate
to
tarnish.
yeah, like it feels like a it doesn't feel like a commercial necessarily, but it
Yeah,
almost veers into that kind of territory where it's like we're still selling something to you at the end of the day, and I don't know
right.
if I'm a big fan of that
Well, granted,
necessarily.
it is Barbie, so
No, it's the one of the biggest brands in the world, obviously. Of course,
yeah,
that's all it was ever gonna be. So I guess we should be thankful we got like a uh
real
somewhat
movie.
conscious, yeah, socially conscious, like real movie by Greta Gerwig. That's pretty cool.
Right.
Um, but yeah, there's been a lot that's been said about this movie. Um, that I don't need to really repeat. So number 12, 8 out of 10. I thought it was very good.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Oh, you know what?
What's up?
Now that I'm looking at my list,
You're big
Barbie's
in.
also my number 12.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, damn. Do you have anything to say about
Um,
this film?
not really.
Is this
It
a nine?
honestly
Is it
was
still a nine?
it is not.
You moved
Dropped
it
it
down.
down. Dropped it down.
Damn.
Which doesn't mean it's bad. Doesn't mean it's bad.
I think it was wasn't it like the shock factor, of, like how good it was that kind of
Yeah.
got you that first
Well, it was the
watch.
shock factor of like, damn, this is actually really funny.
Yeah.
Which it was. Like
One
it
of the
caught me
funniest movies,
really
yeah,
off
of the year
guard,
for
like
sure.
how funny it was. Um, I don't know. Just a solid picture. Definitely has a lot of, like I said, corporate tarnish on it.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
I still think it's great. Very excellent.
All right. Okay, so my number 11. Um, sleeper pick. Sleeper pick. I've seen it twice. I enjoyed it very much both times. Theater Camp, number 11. Um,
That's crazy. What? Oh wait, no, never mind. Sorry, I'm thinking of a different movie.
what are you thinking of?
I'm
Like
thinking of Magic Camp.
Magic.
Peak.
What the fuck is Magic Camp?
Some terrible kids movie that I watched with my dad. Like half of it I
Oh, I can
watched.
see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What do they have on Adam Devine to be in here, bro? That's crazy.
Yes.
No, yeah. It's just a really funny like mockumentary. It's not anything like crazy. It's just a pretty um well-made comedy that I enjoyed and will probably revisit. I like
I
camp
know nothing
movies.
about it.
Oh, it's just basically about this fucking lady who owns a theater camp who goes into a coma, and her douchebag like influencer son takes it over, and
Right.
shenanigans, hijinks ensues, and
Ensue.
it's I don't know. It was one of the funnier movies of this year, so that's why it's so high, and I really enjoyed it.
Little
So
funny.
yeah, little fun, a little bit of funny.
Little bit of
Uh,
funny.
8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, done.
All right, what's your number 11?
All
So we
right.
can get into the top 10.
I was about
The
to say we're
meat.
really the meat.
The
We're really
meat.
really moving through these. My number 11, actually also one of the most underrated movies,
Okay.
The Creator,
Okay.
directed by Gareth Edwards. One of my favorite new gen
Sleeper pick.
directors.
New gen directors.
New gen.
Garrett,
Like, I
okay.
don't know. What would you call him? He hasn't missed in everything I've seen. Godzilla, the Creator, and Rogue One, the best Star Wars movie.
Is that the best
I stand
Godzilla
by that.
movie?
See, that's what I've been thinking about. That's what I've
Have
been
you
thinking about.
revisited that recently?
I watched it this past year. Oh, just kidding. Nope, that was July of 2022.
God damn.
So it's been a little while. But Godzilla, that versus Shin Godzilla versus
Oh.
hard to say. Hard to say.
All right, all
We'll
right.
sit down and watch them all. That's for
Okay.
sure.
Back to 19
Um,
fucking whatever.
no, when I say all, I mean those three, not the best.
Got it.
Um,
The ones that matter.
right. No, the creator. First off, I have to say this is the best looking movie of this year.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that
Um,
take.
there were a lot of really hard shots in this movie
No,
of
for
just like
fucking sure.
robots like on a sailboat or something like that. Or like there'll be a robot and then it'll have like a hammerhead shark head and it'll just have like a dog in its lap and it'll just be petting it or something like
This
that.
is the hardest
Like,
shot you've ever seen in your fucking
and I
life.
remember yeah, I remember Julius Nyson in theaters like, damn, this is hard. This really says a lot.
One of the most unintentionally funny movies for me this year, I feel like.
Yes,
Like
back
the back shots from like constant explosions and carpet bombings in this
Dude,
movie.
I really oh my god, I don't know how I haven't rewatched this yet, but I need to get a count of how many like just bombings and
just
carpet bomb
just
and
cut
they're
them
all
all
the
together and the
same.
back shots included.
Yeah, they're all the same. It'll be
Yes.
like rising building tension and the music and then sudden cut off and then just the loudest explosion you've ever heard.
Dude, like there's the fucking scene on the bridge, which also that entire sequence reminded me of like gave me heavy Rogue One vibes, which I mean obviously same director, but like I was really feeling the Rogue One vibes right there. Where it's just this fucking robot running across a bridge with no music for like 50 seconds straight.
Yeah.
The funniest shit ever. And they had to subtly unplug Donnie Yen while he's sleeping, bro. Like
I forgot about that. Um But no, yeah. I mean, the creator just it looks really good.
Yeah.
Great sound design.
Yes.
I feel like it was again a little campy and what was the woman, the military like hunting him down?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um but other than that, like just in my opinion like really creative, great plot. It looks amazing.
It does
If it
look
doesn't
great.
win for either well, it's not going to win cinematography. I think
Mm.
it'll win VFX.
It could, yeah, I could see it
It
landing
has a
that.
chance to. VFX or sound, but no, Oppenheimer will win sound too.
Yeah, probably.
Which what sound is in Oppenheimer? There's a bomb that goes off. That's it.
People yapping
Um,
for 3 hours. That's the sound right there.
people say. Um, but no, I mean the creator is just really very creative,
Creative, if you
if
will.
I may.
What a creative response.
There's plenty of creating. One of my favorite Letterboxd reviews is should have created a better movie.
Okay, that's hard.
Um, but no, I love this movie. I'm in for anything Gareth Edward makes, and
Damn. Give
Gareth
him that blank
Edwards.
check. Give him that blank
I'm
check.
really.
I mean, this is
Um,
kind of a blank check movie almost, right? I mean, this had to have had a super high budget. I
Yeah,
think.
it
I don't
did.
know.
Which is why I'm kind of like, I don't think it's the greatest movie of all time, but
Just a
people are
sleeper
really
pick.
hating on
I
this.
don't hate it. I don't. I didn't
Not
hate it. I
necessarily
thought it
you.
was. Oh no, I know. I'm just saying.
There are a lot of like 4 out of 10s on Letterbox, and I'm
Yeah, that's
like,
a
what?
bit
Come on.
much. I think it was a decent movie. I don't get it. Well, damn. With that, let us commence our top 10 films of 2023, ladies and gentlemen.
10. We got
Uh,
some we got some juice in here.
we do. No man.
We do.
Number
Oh
10.
man.
Number 10.
Number
We
10.
got. Kaden's gonna be mad at me for this one.
No.
Saltburn.
You
Uh,
know what? I'm happy it at least made it in top
crack the
10.
top 10.
Dude, if it's an 8 at least, generally my rule if there's a movie I really want you to watch is if
If
it's
it
an 8
cracks
at
the 8.
least, then it's a win.
Well, because then it makes it to the favorites. It makes it up
Right.
there.
Exactly.
It's gonna have a
Exactly.
spot up
That's
there for a
how you
little while.
know. You
You
set
made
the
it.
bar. You set the bar for me to judge.
Damn. Well,
Yeah.
um, you can you can gush about this later, but I I it surprised me. First of all, that was one of the biggest surprises this year in terms of shit that you really liked. I was not expecting you to really fuck with this like that. Um, I I
Yeah,
think
I wasn't either.
I think my issue was I had my hopes a little high. I had like
Right.
really high expectations, and I'm gonna be honest, for a lot of the movie, I was kind of looking for what you were seeing in it, which you didn't say anything. I mean, your review is pretty pretty fucking accurate, but
Yeah.
I don't know what I was looking for, but the movie never really popped like that to me. But I still do think it's really great. Like I think Emerald Fennell is again another really good new gen director, if you will. With
I think I'm a director.
this and Promising Young Woman, I think is a pretty good track
I
record.
need to watch that now.
Yeah, I think you'll like that one. I don't think you'll like it as much as Saltburn, but I think you'll like it.
Yeah.
I think people really people on Letterbox really don't like um either Promising Young Woman or well actually no, I see they're just pretty divisive, I guess. I guess most of the people I follow don't really like either, but
Yeah.
I see a lot of people calling it pretentious or like pretending to be deep in a sense, but I'm like I think the movie's pretty fucking straightforward. I mean, I tried to look for like a super in-depth interpretation of this movie, but I think it's a pretty plain and simple story. Um, if I'm being honest, and I think it's great for that. I don't think every movie has to be like some like allegory about some shit. What I read into this was more that it was an interesting kind of reverse. Like you said, it's kind of like a parasite where you expect these people at this mansion to be like the way they're talking, like oh they're gonna do some fucked up shit to Barry. Um,
Right.
but it
Very.
turns out he's been like manipulating the situation the whole time, and the movie lets you in on that pretty early. I feel like so I don't think it's like necessarily a bit. And that was kind of my issue with like the quote unquote twist ending too, the way it was kind of framing things. I feel like you're supposed to catch on to the fact that he's kind of
Right.
just trying to take over the entire time. And so when they frame the twist like it's some crazy revelation, I wasn't a huge fan of that. But the sour taste that sort of left in my mouth was kind of reversed by the ending, which I thought was really fucking good and probably one of my favorite endings of this year.
Well, I
Um,
won't speak yet.
just in terms of
I won't
like
speak.
such a fucking memorable scene, and like it made it sort of worth it. Man, this sounds gay as fuck. I'm like, man, what a memorable scene. This watching this whole movie made it worth it just to see Barry's
Why?
cock.
Oh,
Hey,
I
ain't
understand.
nothing wrong with that though. And
Hey,
okay,
you know
yo,
what?
the call me by your name shit. I was like, Bruh.
No, this took it to another. I thought Call
This
Me by Your Name was crazy. No, this was
I was
like
like, bruh, this is like hitting like
this
this
was
shit,
some.
bruh. This is
Okay, bro, calm down. No,
They're
but this was
very
some.
similar. Like
That's what I'm saying.
like you got this you got this yeah this bigger guy and the smaller guy they fucking they do weird ass shit
They fucking.
they share a bathroom they fucking they go
Yep.
they leave the place they're at for a little while they got fun times in the fields like it was very so I was
Done
like
in
oh
the
okay dude
field.
and you want to know like one point of the movie where I was like oh, this is one of the reasons this is a 10 out of 10 for Kid is when they play fucking MGMT, bro. I was like, okay,
Yep.
this bumped it up.
Yep. I knew it. When I was watching that, I was like, oh, so it's peak. Like, yeah.
But yes,
I won't speak too much about it yet.
Saltburn, very good top 10 film of the year, ladies and gentlemen.
I was stalking your
Ding ding ding
letterbox before we were
ding.
recording
Oh my, you
this,
were lurking, bro.
and I was like,
Because I had to watch it, yeah.
I almost kind of half hoped that he didn't watch it so that we could watch it together.
Oh damn,
But you
my
know what?
bad.
I get it. No, no, no,
We'll
no. I
rewatch it
wanted you
next year.
to. Yeah,
The annual Saltburn watch.
yeah. This would be a movie I make for annual watches.
What's your number
Um,
10?
my number 10. You not gonna like this. You
Oh
really not
fuck
gonna like
me.
this. Coming in at number 10, and the top of my 8 out of 10s.
Oh shit.
The Boy and the Heron,
No, I don't.
directed by Hayao
I think that's
Miyazaki.
fine. I think that's
Really?
fine. Yeah.
I thought you really didn't like this movie.
I no, I didn't. I just didn't get it. Like that's
That,
me.
yeah,
I
okay,
just didn't get this movie.
okay.
You go into it though.
I think people ride this movie
Hmm.
by about 10 to 12%.
Do the
That's the margin right
calculations.
there. You guys do the you guys can do the math.
You said that like you were looking at deadass looking at a fucking notepad that
I'm
summarized all the
looking at the stat
calculations.
sheet right now. You trim that down by about 10 or 12%.
In your golden.
You're golden right there. You're good right there. Which is funny because I give it an 8 out of 10. It's an average 8 out of 10 on Letterboxd. That's
Mhm.
high on Letterboxd.
That's
So,
true. Yeah. No, that is
um,
facts though. Where it's like, okay, we'll have the same fucking rating for as like
yeah,
the average, but it's like still that shit needs to go down.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Uh,
Y'all liking this movie a little too much.
yes. No, I thought this movie. Okay, it looks amazing. It's a Ghibli movie. It's Miyazaki.
Right, obviously.
I'm not really sure how one could come up with this. And looking at what other people have said and kind of like doing a post game analysis, I understand
Post-game
more than I
analysis.
did. I understand more than I did coming out of the theater.
Can you tell me or no? Because I have no fucking idea. I
It's
o- only thing I garnered from this movie was like the possibility of like the running theme of like mother figures throughout the
that's
entire
what it
thing.
is. That's what it
Okay,
was.
it's just about mothers.
Yeah, it's just done in
Okay,
a very
roundabout way.
odd
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Or like parental figures,
Just yeah, in general. And I
more
think
so.
I mean, you don't really watch a Miyazaki movie to extract a whole lot of or not like it's not a his movies aren't usually a mystery as to what they're
Yeah,
about, but it's just like there's so much shit packed into it where it's like how could it not be about
right.
something else? But
Well,
then it's you just I mean if you ask himself he'd probably be like it's about mothers a boy's relationship with his mother.
yeah, right. Well, all of his movies are kind of about like a not necessarily all of his movies, but from what I've gathered, like a child's perspective on adult issues.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, pretty
like
consistent, yeah.
Spirited Away was very clearly like corporate greed.
Mhm.
Or not necessarily corporate greed, but just greed in general.
Right.
And I've seen like breakdowns of it, like analyzing like depictions of the seven deadly sins in the movie. Like I don't know about all that, but although
Yeah,
Japanese people love the seven deadly sins, I don't
that
know
is
why.
true. That boy Meliodas
But
in here.
yes, I think this movie, from what I've gathered and what I've analyzed, is kind of based on like the side of like adulthood that adults typically don't want to show to their children.
Mhm.
Um, and that's kind of like, his the titular boy,
Mm.
Mahito.
Mahito Maki.
Mahito. They knew, dude.
They
They
knew what
had
they were
to.
doing.
Um,
Fuck, I forgot to put that in.
oh fuck. Um, he lost his mom, and I think there's a lot of scenes in this where his dad, Christian Bale,
Christian Bale.
is being weird and secretive around his new wife.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just kind
true.
of the boy's perspective on adapting to having a stepmom
Uh-huh.
now. Um, they went about it in a very strange way after the dream world. Like when they were in the regular world, I was like, okay, I'm completely on board. I
Yeah,
completely understand what's happening.
right.
And then they went to the dream world, and I was
It's
like,
like,
I got no fucking clue.
yeah. Okay.
Um, but I think it's a lot more straightforward than I thought it was. It's not straightforward, but it's more straightforward than I thought. Um, and I don't know. It's just kind of about the kids, the kids' perspective of a lot of more adult issues, and
Right.
also his, the dare I say, mommy issues.
Yeah,
Not in the
no,
literal
that's
sense, but
no, I get
motherly
what you're saying.
issues.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so I don't know. I think they did it in a very strange, creative
Yeah,
way.
I don't get
I'm
at
not
that.
sure what Miyazaki was smoking,
Definitely
but
subject to a rewatch,
yeah,
to further
absolutely.
read
If
into it.
nothing else, Big Pretty,
No, yeah, absolutely. It's a fucking
and also Mark
Ghibli movie.
Hamill there. I
Yeah.
guess
Good
at
dub.
some point.
Good dub.
Yeah,
I like the dub.
excellent dub, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah,
The
very good
Boy
movie.
and the Heron. All right, let's
The
go.
boy in there.
Master. Um, number 9. Sofia Coppola's Priscilla. Um,
Let's see that. Like, where did that come from?
it was it was on the group. It was one of the films that had just been added, and so I was like, all right, let's do this. Um, this is a good. I've seen people say this, and I agree. It's a good double feature with the last year's Elvis. Um, and I think that's true because Elvis, if you really remember it, like literally glosses over the fact that he like basically groomed a 14-year-old. Um,
Yeah, he absolutely did.
and the because the and I mean, I'm fine with that because like that's not what Elvis.
I'm fine with that because, like, that's fine.
Okay, that's all right, man.
I'm
You're
sorry.
editing this.
Continue.
That's not what the movie Elvis is
I
about.
haven't
It's
been
more
this
about
far.
Colonel Tom, and which dude,
Colonel Tom.
that was a fucking jump scare when Jacob Elordi's on the phone and he's like, "All right, don't let anyone answer except my mama or the fucking or my daddy or the fucking Colonel." And he hangs up and I was like, "Damn, this is the Elvis
Show
cinematic
the Colonel
universe
at
for real."
all? Or does
No,
it
they
show the
don't.
Colonel?
No, they don't really focus on Elvis's music career like at all. It's more
Well,
so
it's not even an
Priscilla.
Elvis movie necessarily.
No,
Yeah.
it's all about Priscilla, and um, I think it was uh very very well done and well shot, and did a good job of handling the narrative to where it doesn't, and I, it doesn't it definitely shows the darker side of Elvis and like all the fucked up shit he did, but it's also still kind of like it shows the side of him where he knows what he's doing is wrong and where he like has a conscience, and I think that's kind of interesting instead of like uh just full on villainizing him, which obviously I mean that was a like really shitty thing to do, but I think it reflects Priscilla's more nuanced look at the entire situation, and honestly, I mean, almost the entire movie is just him turning down pussy for like almost 2 hours. Like, okay,
That's so
I was
random.
just yeah, I was just saying everything really delicately, and then I said that.
Yeah. It's okay,
Priscilla,
little bro.
little bro,
Calm down.
shut the fuck
Little bro.
up. Give me
Sorry,
that
it's part of
little.
my vernacular at this point.
Oh my god, dude, you're younger than me. Um, this is a very well shot movie, and I've seen people compare it to Sofia Coppola's other movies, which I'll definitely have to um catch up on. Only movie of hers I've seen is Very Merry Christmas. But the
She did that
yeah, she did.
with her husband,
She
lead
did that.
singer of the band,
Phoenix, yeah.
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Yeah, Jacob Elordi's on a roll. Um, very great actor. Dude, although one of the scariest things about that movie is seeing Elvis's voice come out of him. It's uncanny, dude. I don't like that.
I couldn't even imagine.
There were some good like magazines like that they made with him as Elvis that look good, but otherwise it's like I do not believe this man is Elvis. I'm sorry, bro. Um yeah, Priscilla, very good. Very 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 good. 8 out of 10. What do you got at number
Picture?
9? Good picture.
Good one even say. Number 9. Let me pull it back up. Oh, you're not gonna like this one.
Oh no.
Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3,
I
directed
get
by James
but I get
Gunn.
why you like it though.
This year was the year of a lot of big name directors, let me just say.
That is true.
Kind of random. Um, okay. The reason why I like it so much, because this it went up from when we watched it. We
Mm,
watched it for the first time, and then I went back and saw it with my mom.
yes.
The reason why I like it so much is just because I think of the emotional ties I have to it.
Yeah.
Like I saw the first one opening night in 2014,
Mhm.
also with my mom coincidentally. Um, and I just like not necessarily vividly remember it, but definitely remember seeing the movie, like going to the theaters and seeing it, and just seeing like it's crazy because we're seeing the end to a lot of like these characters that we grew up with,
Yeah, almost 10
and
years.
this is the first time this has ever really happened. Like the whole shared universe thing,
Yeah.
like the concept of showing characters go away in a shared movie universe would have been like crazy like 30, 40 years
No,
ago.
absolutely. Yeah, unheard of. Yeah.
And I don't know, I just think that because Endgame, like everyone knew, like, all right, they all
Wrapping the
going
shit
away
up.
after
Yeah.
this. But then Guardians, it was like its own kind of secluded ending
Mhm.
in a sense. And I don't
Yeah.
know, I think it was just done very well. A good depiction of animal cruelty, like not necessarily depiction, or yeah, depiction, but like you know,
Put that shit out
getting
there.
the
Yeah.
message out there,
Yeah.
like this shit not good. PETA, who
Peter.
fucking knew you were gonna do it. PETA, who are insane, said that
Certifiably.
this was a yeah, no, they're fucking crazy, but they said that this was their what was it, anti-animal cruelty movie of the year.
As opposed,
They're like,
what else is in the
as
running?
opposed to what else? They're like, thank you, James Gunn. It was like, you're welcome, PETA. Um, I don't know. I mean, it was just. I feel like it was really the emotional ties.
That's
This was
fair.
definitely, in
That's
my
valid.
opinion, the most emotional of the trilogy.
Yeah.
Um, just good, just good. And they showed the quote hidden third main character of the
Hidden
Guardian
inventory.
series, which they they said that and he was no longer hidden because
Yeah.
they said that like 6 months before the movie came
No,
out.
literally.
But good picture, very good. This was
Okay.
a 9 out of 10,
No,
beginning of the nines.
I'm not mad at that. That's
Yeah,
that's
I'm glad.
valid. Um, number 8. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem. Uh,
That's bro, that's high up.
I really enjoyed this movie, and I watched it twice. I gave it a 9 at first. I came down from the high a little bit on the second watch
I
because
remember
I don't.
that.
I feel like the third act definitely pales in compare. It doesn't pale in comparison, but it like kind of resolves in a really weird contrived way that left a bad taste in my mouth the second watch. Um, but I fucking love this movie, dude. Like, it's just such a it's it's just my kind of movie, honestly. Like, just the animation's super fucking cool. The fight scenes are dope. I really like the turtles and their personality in this one particularly. It's a very
Yeah.
like up to date with like kids currently. They use fucking Riz at one point. But it's not just
Yeah,
buzzwords
I've
being
seen some of the clips,
with your
like
Riz not likely. Um, they're not just buzzwords being thrown around. Like they're genuinely like the rapport that they have is very similar to like how kids I see in real life are, and I think that's really cool. And I think this is a great movie, and I can't wait for the sequel. Yeah, cool. And Ice Cube's also really good as the villain. I enjoyed him. Um,
who is the villain of this one?
Flyhead.
Not Shredder, is it?
I don't know if he was.
Who?
Yeah, I don't know if he was a villain prior or if they just made him up for this.
Yeah,
But this also has an
interesting.
interesting cast. Um,
Well, you know what? I am kind of tired of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles using the same like three villains
yeah, because it's
for like
Shredder,
everything. It seems like
Baxter Stockman.
Shredder.
I mean, Baxter gets capped in the first like 5 minutes of this movie, so that's good.
They're shooting in this movie. Guns are
Krang.
canon in this
It's either
universe.
Shredder, Krang,
Krang or Bebop and Rocksteady.
or the fuck yeah, or the fucking servants from Fate in the TMNT
Oh, the
fucking
Foot
movie.
Clan? What you know about that?
This is also a very weird cast. Post Malone's in this movie for some
Of
reason.
course he
Uh,
is.
uh, yeah. Paul Rudd is a gecko, which is something.
He is.
Yeah, I love this
This
movie.
is a Paul Rudd ass movie.
Paul, hey, I'm seated.
Hey.
Uh, hey,
Um,
what do you got?
coming in at number 8, Past Lives.
Okay,
I was skeptical of the hype going into it.
that was well.
Um, but you know what? Very good movie. Very good movie. Um, it's definitely interesting how it's done, the time skips,
Mhm.
because there are two separate 12-year time skips in this movie. Um, I can't say I have any knowledge or experience about the Korean
No,
experience,
absolutely not.
so I can't talk
Neither of
really
us,
on
yeah.
that aspect. But I think just as like a romance story, not necessarily. I don't even know if I would even describe this as a romance.
Anti-romance story. Or not even anti,
Anti-romance?
quasi, I don't know. Some
I don't
fucking
know.
prefix,
Whatever it
yeah.
is, as that kind of story, I think it's just really good. Um, Greta Lee is excellent in this movie. I don't know what the name of the other dude
The
is, the
guy
Korean
is.
guy, but he's very good. Can't say I've seen him in anything,
Yeah.
but and the white dude who gets cooked,
Alright, man.
excellent.
That,
I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot to say about this movie because I
yeah.
feel like it's kind of straightforward throughout.
Yeah,
I
it
feel like
is.
it doesn't have like a ton of story necessarily.
Yeah, it's just, yeah,
It's just kind of like experiencing
more about character
the way of
interactions.
life
Yeah.
for these two people. Yeah, the character interactions over 24 years, which is kind of
Which I
crazy.
didn't know. I thought the movie was just gonna be, and I think I remember the trailer being this way. It was just gonna be them meeting, and that was gonna be like the whole movie. But I didn't know that surprised me. I didn't know it was gonna be the whole last timeline of their relationship.
Yeah, right. Um, I was gonna say this is similar to another movie, but I can't remember what now. Oh, La La Land.
Yeah,
In a way.
it's yeah, yeah,
Um,
it's a kind of it's similar in that it's kind of like a commentary on romance and like conventional romance and how we see it and how you may not potentially end up with the person that you're quote unquote supposed to be with, like
right,
in terms of how
exactly.
interesting it would sound as like a narrative, but like sometimes that's just how life be. That's what these movies are. That's just how life be.
That's just how life be,
That's
you
the
know?
summary of those movies.
Yeah. Um, That's my summary of every movie.
That's just damn.
No,
It'd be like that.
this was a excellent little emotional movie. Good.
I liked it. Um,
Also, clean runtime on this one.
really? What was it?
106.
Uh,
Pretty good.
pushing it.
Bro, okay, shut the fuck up.
uh, number 7. I have Rye Lane. Um, which
Forgot
is
about that movie.
a cute little rom-com, and it's 82 minutes. Isn't that glorious? No, it's a kind of just conversation movie, which I'm a big fan of, where we're just like walking around the city talking about shit. I mean, obviously there's other shit that happens in the movie, and like they got to get from point A to point B, but like it's just coasting on vibes for like 82 minutes, and I really, 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 really fucking enjoyed it, and we'll most definitely watch it again. Not too much to say about it, because I mean it's kind of a um just a reaffirmation of like rom-com tropes, kind of, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Great movie.
interesting.
All right, 7.
Going at number 7. This is a movie I did not expect to like
No shit.
as much as I did. The Iron Claw.
Oh, recent watch. Recent watch.
Uh-huh. Um, I was going to the theaters and I was like, what am I gonna watch? Day after Christmas? Like what? I gotta watch something. I gotta watch something.
Yeah, what's up?
I go to the theaters. What do I see? The Iron Claw
I didn't know
out
that
in
was out
theaters.
already.
Oh, it's been out for a little while. It's been out for like 2 or 3 weeks now.
Oh damn, they're still showing
Um,
trailers.
it was between this and Ferrari for me, and I was like, look, do I want to watch Resident Sleeper, but probably good, or do I want to watch?
Why are you a Ferrari hater, dude?
Because I already know I'm gonna like it, but it's gonna be so boring.
What does that mean?
That's how all Michael
What?
Mann movies are, except for Heat. Heat's entertaining, which is funny because I remember when I first watched that movie, I hated it.
Big Michael Mann fan.
God, I got an interesting relationship with Michael Mann. I've seen 2 of his movies, but
Black Hat and fucking
um, oh, Black Hat,
Heat.
3 of his movies.
Oh, okay,
Sorry.
yeah.
Um, but I was like, I'm gonna watch The Iron Claw, and I did, and you know what? It is heat.
Oh, I gotta see it. I know I'm gonna
It
like it.
is. It's so good. Like unironically, it's so good. Um, very interesting main trio. Zac Efron, Jeremy Allen White, and Harris
Yeah.
Dickinson. It's funny because Harris Dickinson is like the most realistically Texas of the group, and he's the only one who's British.
Of course.
Um, no, but I mean, it's just so good. I don't know if you know the story
Uh-uh.
at all. They literally, so it's a real life story. They literally had to exclude one of the brothers because the movie was already so sad.
Like the story of one of the brothers they had to exclude?
Because there were 5 brothers in real life.
Oh shit.
Well, 6 if you count the one who died when he was like 5.
Oh fuck.
He was the first one. Um, but no, I mean it's just such a good movie. I'm not even into wrestling at all. I'm very
Yeah.
like anti WWE because that shit's stupid for unintelligent people.
It's just anime, bro.
But this versus P3, I'm going the Iron Claw all day.
Ped
Um,
3 soloed.
Claw over
Um,
P. That's the official take.
That's what we
Um,
like.
but no, yeah, I mean it's just really good. Makes wrestling entertaining. Scripted wrestling entertaining, and just seeing the relationships between the brothers and just
The
the
brothers.
evolution over time. It's real brotherly movie.
It's
Um,
going on the
I will
brotherly movie
say,
list, along with Four Brothers.
yep,
I
4
gotta see
brothers
that
and
shit.
Brother Bear.
That's the lineup.
I will say there's a very surreal scene about 10 or 15 minutes before the movie ends. I won't tell you
But
what it is because
it's
that would
jarring.
spoil a lot. But I was like, along the same lines as the whale's final scene.
Oh no. And maybe they'll come to
It's
life.
just like, what is this doing here?
Okay.
Although in the Iron Claw,
It
it's like
works.
actually good.
Okay.
It works, but it's just like it's really weird. I wasn't expecting them to go this route. Um, but I mean, yeah, the movie is so good. They're all, and I actually, dude, Zac Efron is so good in this movie.
Okay.
Like
I haven't
unironically
seen Zac
amazing.
Efron too much, so
I haven't
I
either.
want to see his chops. I mean, he was in the Ted Bundy movie, and that was interesting, but
There was a movie about Ted Bundy. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
yeah, extremely shockingly horrible, vile,
Oh,
whatever the fuck it was called.
directed by one of the movies that's been at the top of my watch list for forever, Blair Witch 2.
Blair Witch 2?
Yeah,
Book of Shadows? Why are you trying to watch that?
1.9. I don't know, man.
Oh,
It's so intriguing
so,
to me for some
that is
reason.
true. Like those
I've
movies
never
with
even seen the
low ass
first one.
ratings where you're just like, why are you like this?
That's, you know,
Oh yeah,
just mysteries.
and Ted Bundy in that movie get fucking Jim Parsons as a lawyer jump scare. It's like, what the fuck are you doing here?
I forgot about that.
Stay in your lane. Um. All right. No, this is not top five. Number six. My number six. This is. This could be replaced with number five. To be honest. I don't know.
Really?
We got. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed number five. So that's why it's there. But number six, we got Killers of the Flower Moon.
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Um.
I was waiting on it.
Yeah.
That's my
uh,
number 6 as well.
okay. Okay. Good. Um.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not gonna watch this movie for like a decade.
Yeah.
Like I'm
This
not
was this was
coming back.
this
Cause
was
you
really long.
cause you also just you I really got it this time around. Like
Yeah,
it's
you don't need more than one.
it's hard to
You
not
should
get it
understand.
when it's being hammered into your head for 3.5 hours. But it's a Martin Scorsese movie, so it's fucking it's great,
Right.
obviously. Just like
Yeah, it's really
any
good.
Scorsese movie, like I'm just always going with like the events and how they fucking flow, and he's really good at putting that shit together.
Yeah.
And Robert De Niro is fucking fantastic.
Very unintentionally hilarious, as are a lot of Scorsese movies, I feel like.
Yeah, certain scenes. None of like yeah. Uh fucking Brendan Fraser coming in at the end with a powerful ass performance, bruh.
Boy!
You you are a stupid boy. What does he say? Some shit
I
like that.
forgot. It's so good. Yeah, I was
Uh
waiting for him.
I
Jesse
mean
Plemons.
that's just yeah, Jesse Plemons in there. Like half of this movie is just Robert De Niro being like, you know, you gotta fucking do it. And Leo's like, I really don't want to fucking do it. And De Niro's like, you know, you gotta
Yes!
fucking. That's like every Scorsese movie though. You know, you gotta fucking
No,
do it. I really don't want
actually,
to. I'm gonna
he
let me subtly imply that you have to do this thing, this
just like
task.
pulling up in the car, just like tugging at their arms, like, gotta do it. You just gotta
uh,
do it.
fucking ending's incredible. Um, did not expect that at all.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, the ending's absolutely
I was
peak.
like, there's something in the back of my mind, just like if this is his last movie, like, is he gonna like, would he
Is
ever
he
put
just kinda like,
himself
die?
would he ever put himself, like, in his own movie? I've always thought about that, like and I mean, I'm
Well, I
pretty
mean,
sure he has,
forgetting
but
you're forgetting one of the greatest filmographies of all time. I mean, star of the hit film
Shark Tale.
Shark Tale.
Or
I
what was the
mean,
other one by his daughter?
yes, bro. What was the other one that I
Where he's a fucking
discovered
doctor or some shit.
I just discovered it the other day. It was the last time we recorded.
Yeah, no, it was in the last episode.
Oh, I gotta find it. That looks peak.
Uh, incredible movie. Limited movie, obviously, as pointed out by many um critics and Native Americans, but it represents the sort of perspective that Martin's trying to capture perfectly. And I mean, 3.5 hours, and I don't feel like a minute's really wasted. necessarily. Um, so yeah, great movie.
Yeah.
Another great one by Marty. I'm wondering if this is his last. I
I
don't
don't
know. I don't
know.
know about
He doesn't
that.
seem like he's in bad health.
Yeah, he seems like he's chilling. So maybe he'll make another one. I don't know. I wouldn't
I
be mad if it
mean,
was his last though. Pretty great.
yeah. No, this was
It
definitely
a
a great movie. I very surprising to me that it was based on a true story.
yeah.
I didn't know that. Um, but no, I mean, this was just great. Like, Scorsese somehow has a very good talent for just taking a story I wouldn't really care about otherwise and just making it good.
Yeah. Making you fucking
So,
invest in shit.
yeah, I mean, he's an amazing actor and writer. So there you have it.
uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, 9 out of 10 for me.
All right. All right. That's what. My number five. This is
Oh,
subject to change, but I really enjoy it. I don't really care. Number
oh
five, I have
no.
Air. Motoring.
What? I did not know
Da,
this was this
da,
high up for
da, da,
you.
da. I really like this movie. It's probably I should I want to I want to rewatch it again just because I really enjoy it. Um,
Yeah.
but it was also a seven at first, so I mean, who knows? I
Mm.
might have just kept it there because I was complacent with it. I really like everything that Air does. I like everybody that's in the movie. I like how dramatic they make the fucking story.
Yeah,
Like how
that they do.
almost absurdly dramatic. Like the fucking scene where he's telling Michael Jordan his future is like really fucking
No one in
hard.
this room will be forgotten. Yes.
Like really fucking hard, but like also just kind of funny that like all right, bro. I don't know if all this happened.
This is over issue, bro.
This is yeah. Um, and again, a kind of a movie that I feel like is part of a dying breed that Ben Affleck
That's
I think
true.
is, I appreciate that he brought it back where it's just like we're having a nice little fucking docudrama and it's got kind of a cheesy 90s twinge to it that I fucking love and that's just kind of my shit, so
Yep.
there you have it.
Absolutely.
Motoring. What's
Motorway.
what's your number 5?
Going at number 5,
Here we go.
John's Dick.
This is
Have you
top
dubbed
5. All
it?
right.
Absolutely.
All right.
Look, you don't have to have a story if your movie is 3 hours of a dude just running around just murdering people.
That is true.
I'll watch that.
I'll watch
I'll watch that.
that.
I'll watch that for an unspecified, unallotted amount of time.
Yes. Dude, if Raid 3 comes out and it's 3.5 hours long, I'm seated. I don't care.
Absolutely. I mean,
I'm there.
Ego can kill me in real life.
Eco. I would let him.
I would allow it to happen.
Eco.
Um,
Please.
no, I think this movie's great. The whole Japan sequence is great.
Oh, yeah.
The whole
I forgot
the
about
whole
that.
Paris sequence is great.
Yup.
Great. I mean, yeah, you mentioned it. One of my favorite movies is the Incendiary Shotgun,
Oh, yeah, dude.
where it goes fucking Halo Wars mode and he's just like shooting people.
Halo
Like,
Wars. You know, we just
um,
played Halo Wars, ladies and gentlemen.
here is played Halo Wars because I know I haven't. Um, yeah, I mean, this is the movie where it's like, need I say more? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
it's just like
does exactly what it says
just a
on the
dude just
tin.
going around murdering
What do
people,
you want? Yeah.
and it's John Wick, and it's just it's heat.
And you got the fucking side character, like the guy with the backpack who they're clearly setting up, and he's chill,
Yep,
chill
the
guy,
backpack. I forgot about the backpack
backpack
guy.
guy,
This fun little guy just lurking.
with his fucking dog
What's his name? Tracker.
tracker. Yeah,
That's his official name.
legal name.
Yeah, there you have it.
Yeah. Number 4, we've entered the 9 out of 10 territory. Um,
Mm,
Dream Scenario. Uh,
that's crazy.
I think this movie's funny as shit. Like this is probably the funniest movie of the year for me. Just it cuz okay, it's very similar to a movie that is very very low in the rankings, Beau is Afraid. Um very
I could see
similar
that.
because it's just a white guy, yeah, like I said, getting tortured for the entire runtime. But with Bo's Afraid, while I respect Ari Aster's commitment to kind of just taking you to whatever batshit crazy extreme his mind cooks up, I feel like I like Dream Scenario more because, like you said, it's kind of a fun, just kind of like thought experiment almost of like
Yeah.
what are the consequences of what would be the
Yeah, right.
consequences of popping up in everybody's dreams. Um, and I really fucking like movies like that, and this movie just hit that for me. It's just it had me laughing almost the entire time. Yeah, Nicolas Cage is fucking funny as shit, dude. Like,
So funny in this
I
movie.
yeah, I like the sort of horror turn that it takes at a certain point, and I think what surprised me was I felt like I was the opposite of you. I felt like I was a little more grounded than I was expecting it. Um,
Really?
yeah, because I expected the whole thing to just be like like I mean it is a very surreal movie, obviously, but I wasn't expecting like I don't know for it to be sort of connected to the real world as much, and that we were going to spend
Oh,
a lot more
yeah.
time in the dream world. But
That's fair. I didn't think they were gonna go that meta, I guess.
yeah, yeah. Um, Michael Cera, that was a fucking jump scare. I
Unfortunately, I
forgot he was
saw
in
him in the
this.
cast
Yeah, in the cat.
before I
Yeah.
watched it.
um, I don't know. I think it's a great movie, and I really like uh this sort of because it's definitely an absurdist like
Yeah.
just like he's getting tortured to like an absolutely excessive amount, but it also has
It's
that
just ridiculous,
yeah,
yeah.
but it has that genuine layer of like his relationship with his wife that he kind of loses by the end of the movie, which kind of makes it more of a tragedy. Um,
Yeah.
I feel like, and I really liked that it had that layer of sincerity behind it, and they had like nice chemistry. I feel like, and that's what kind of made the movie for me. So yeah, that's my number four. Unexpected, but it is there.
Expected. Speaking of unexpected,
Uh oh.
beginning of my 10 out of 10s,
Mm.
number 4, The Holdovers. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Um,
I was joy.
I
I was.
this was another one from this year I just really was not expecting to like as much as I did. This has such the perfect, like, capture of a 70s movie.
Yes, dude.
Like, if I didn't know it was filmed in 2023,
You could have convinced me.
I guess
Yeah.
I probably could have been able to tell, but like yeah, you could have convinced me that it was from like a completely different
Mhm.
generation.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, this movie is great. Um, I think that Paul Giamatti is so good in this
Yes.
movie. Like, and because it's funny because I was like, damn, Paul Giamatti's like he's looking a little older in this movie.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
how old is he? And then, but you look at a picture of him in real life,
And he's
and
like,
he's just like a normal dude.
I guess the rhinos. Yeah, he's not getting that old.
Yeah, that's crazy. I forgot about that.
Dude,
That's the
I know.
same man.
This is the
That's the
same
same
man.
man. Like 10 years, like a 10-year gap. That's it.
Dude,
Um,
he was ready to start all those Sinister Six movies, bro.
yes, he
God
was so
damn.
prepared.
With fucking Dane
Thank God he didn't.
DeHaan.
God. No, those were Kino though. Those were peak.
Okay.
Um, I forgot the dude's name, but whoever plays the main guy,
Uh, for his
he's
first
great,
time,
and this is his first movie.
like,
That's what was crazy.
yeah,
Like,
he
and
must have been
well,
cooking in his bedroom, bro, like practicing some shit, bro. And
they
he's
all
like,
say
"There's no
first time.
way."
He was a stage actor,
Yeah, okay, yeah, then, right.
so
His
that's how they
first
all
on-screen
start. Oh, yeah.
performance. Yeah,
But still, I mean, like, so good. Like,
powerful.
genuinely so fucking good. And then I also forget who plays the cook's name, but she was so good too.
All three of them, yeah.
Yeah, the whole trio was great. I don't know. I feel like I just really appreciate like just the kind of almost slice of life
Yeah,
aspects that they had of this.
yeah.
Just like it's a bunch of people who just don't want to be there, and they're just making the best of it. And they go on a little trip.
Oh, the trip?
Where do they
Yeah.
go?
Fuck yeah.
Where is it? Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Is it Philadelphia?
I think it's Philadelphia. Yeah.
I thought. Um, yeah, I was not expecting them to leave the school. I thought the whole thing was going to take place there.
That's a little thrilling. Road trip. Let's
It was
go.
like he was getting hit on by the niece at the party. Um, I just a great movie. Just a very this is a comfort movie. This
Oh,
will
for
go on to
fu
be a comfort
this.
movie.
Yeah, I'm booting this
Like
shit up. This might be
the
another Christmas
ultimate
time
comfort movie.
tradition for me. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. Well, and it's crazy too because actually, well, I'll say what movie I was going to see in theaters on the next entry
Oh
of my top
shit.
20. Or what movie I did. I Instead of seeing that movie in theaters, I was gonna see this movie.
Yeah.
I'm honestly kind of glad I didn't see this movie in theaters.
Yeah, because
Like
it's not a
I
theater
was just
watch
watching this with
necessarily.
like just very dim lighting, very warm blankets over me from the comfort of my home, just
Yes,
laying on the
dude.
couch. Like that's
That's peak
that's what
viewing for
it's
this.
about. That's what
Yeah.
it's about. No, that's what it's all about. You gotta understand. No, I mean this movie is fucking great. I mean, genuinely amazing. Um, yeah,
Damn.
so good, so good.
I wonder if it'll
10
make
out
my
of 10.
list. We'll have to see. Um,
No, what really wonder.
Number three, we have probably maybe my biggest surprise of this year. It came out of nowhere. Maestro. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't able to fit that one in.
Maestro, dude. I really fucking dug this movie because, well, okay, so I didn't know shit
Right.
about about Leonard,
No, I don't
about
either.
Lenny.
I don't either.
Um,
Lenny Bernstein.
and I saw people. Okay, so first of all, the dick biting on this movie is a little
They don't like the nose.
crazy. I
They
don't
don't
give a
like the
fuck
nose.
about the nose.
They don't
Watch
like the
the
nose, and apparently
watch the goddamn movie.
it just came out that Bradley Cooper doesn't let people sit on the set of his movie.
You gotta keep them moving, bro. Gotta keep the hustle going.
No, but they're like
I
disabled
like
people
that.
working on the movie.
Oh well, okay.
I like that. I like that.
Bro was challenging them. Like what? Uh, no,
Go ahead, sit down. I dare you.
I don't get separate the art from the artist. I don't give a fuck. Okay, listen. 3.4 is crazy for this movie. Cause okay,
Yeah, that's pretty
I
low.
people were complaining about like I don't. I feel like a lot of just the complaints about this movie have been pretty, just fucking very uh pithy arguments about like it just doesn't hit like that. And it's like, yeah, you can use that argument, but like this is coming from motherfuckers who will write like whole ass dissertations on why they don't like a movie. And this time they're just like, I just didn't vibe with it. But uh yeah, I didn't know the story of this movie, which was he's basically it's not really about his career, which is what I saw some people get upset about that it wasn't about. It's about his marriage.
Oh, I didn't
And
know that.
yeah, it's not about his career like at all. It's about his marriage to his it's about his marriage and how he was actually gay, which I did not know.
Oh, I did
And
not.
that
That's not the tone I was expecting.
yeah, and that doesn't come out to his wife until years later. And so the whole movie's this sort of like it's about the complicated sort of relationship that they have as a result of that because they stay married and he's always bringing guys around and there's a lot of tension at certain points. And I don't know, I thought it was a beautiful fucking movie. I think it looks really fucking good. I was invested the entire time. Bradley Cooper and the wife Carrie Mulligan. I think Carrie Mulligan's the
Yeah.
fucking highlight of this movie for sure.
Mm,
Um,
right.
and it was kind of emotionally resonant because I know someone who's going through the same thing, and I was like, that's
Really?
yeah, and I was like, wow, that's very that's a very tough and shitty fucking thing to go through.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, the first like 45 minutes, because the first 45 minutes are like in black and white, and it's very, like
Oh.
someone said,
No, I'm just kidding.
bordering on like parody of Hollywood movies from that time. But I really like
Right.
it because it serves as a contrast to the rest of the movie where it's like completely in color and a little more grounded, which I think is
Yeah.
really interesting. So yeah, I really fucking like this movie. I kind of want to watch Star is Born because I kind of fuck with Bradley Cooper as a director. But yeah, I love this shit. This is
You like how we didn't let people sit
unexpected.
down?
Okay, dude, you get off my ass. He
Uh,
heard all that in the one thing. It's still on his
yep.
mind. So you
Anyways,
like that?
so you like that, don't
All
you?
right. Okay.
All right. I gotta set up for this one.
Oh shit, lock in.
Coming in at my number 3, top 3, ladies and gentlemen. This was the biggest surprise of this year.
Damn.
Saltburn.
Sheesh.
This movie is. This movie single-handedly might have gotten me to finally like write a film script because
This is the catalyst.
this is unironically one of the most insane, like perfect movies I've ever watched.
You down with
Um,
the cum slurping?
the cum slurping, the grave fucking,
The
the
period blood slurping?
good blood drinking, the homosexual masturbation,
And nothing wrong with it.
engaging. Nope, nothing
Engaging.
wrong. Nothing wrong. Yeah, this movie 3.6 on Letterboxd. Get it up. Okay.
Sure.
Uh, okay. um, I don't know. This movie actually just fucking came out of nowhere. Um, it looks so good. Like
Mm,
visually, it looks so good. There's a lot of
definitely.
like really good shots in this. Um, Barry Keoghan's dick. That
The main
just needed
object
to
of
include that
interest.
main object, which he just came out and said that that was not prosthetic.
No, yeah. He put his
That
whole
was all
cock and balls
him.
out there. Yeah, that's crazy.
Just
He's
dancing
dedicated.
around, whipping it.
He's
He is
dedicated. He's gonna
dedicated.
he's
You
gonna
can
be a
tell.
Willem Dafoe type where he's like down to do like
Yeah,
whatever,
literally,
and I
he's the
respect
next
that.
Willem Dafoe, 100%.
Super distinct
Um,
face, like yeah, down to do whatever the
yeah.
fuck.
Um, I don't know. Like, I can't even explain it. Just something about this movie is like
It cl-
on my
it
wavelength.
clicks. It clicks.
It's clicks. Like just watching. Like literally, the only complaint I can think about of this movie is it's all 4:3,
You want you
which I
want
was not
you want some more of that
expecting.
shit? You wanna expand that?
No. What are you about to say?
No, I'm saying like you want more of the
Oh
visuals
yeah.
on
Like
screen. Yeah.
let's get those
You're
black bars out.
nerfing the film. Nerfing the film.
Well, especially because I watched it in
Oh
theaters.
yeah,
I was like watching a 4:3 movie in theaters is a little odd.
that's rough. Yeah. Oh, you saw the
Um,
lighthouse.
it's also kind of a weird period piece because it takes place. God, because it takes place in 2006.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
I forgot. I didn't even
well, I guess
realize.
it's
I
not
mean, it's
that clear.
fairly,
It
yeah.
doesn't. You wouldn't have known except
Right.
for there's a banner at the beginning when he's walking through his college, and it says
Oh.
"Welcome, Class of
Oh, I
2006."
didn't see that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Um, I just I kind of look out for things like that.
Small little
Um,
details like that. Huge ass banner. I think I was looking down at my phone for 1 second as he was walking for like
probably.
45 seconds.
We need the bitch who was there when we were watching Killers. Be like, get up your phone.
Get off your goddamn
What did you
phone. It's like,
say?
okay, it's 3.5 hours long, lady. I'm pretty sure we could miss a
What did
couple
she say?
scenes.
I like the second I pulled out my phone, she was like, Jesus
And
Christ, get
yeah,
off your
we had pulled. Yeah, no, she said that, and it wasn't like we had. It wasn't like we hadn't before. It, it was just the combination of both of us at the
because we
same
were both on our
time.
phones. Yes. I literally looked at my phone for like 2 seconds.
Oh god.
Um anyways, yeah, Saltburn, I can't even explain it. Just like I don't I love movies that were just like crazy things happen and coincidentally
Crazy shit.
there's extremely explicit homosexual actions occurring.
Very coincidentally.
bisexual actions, I suppose one should say.
You should say that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This movie is just really fucking good in my opinion.
Damn.
Um,
I'm glad you
yeah,
enjoyed it, my brother. Um,
good. I don't like British people though. That
I just want to make that clear. I'm
I
guessing.
want. I would
I'm
like to
guessing
make that
Farley was
clear.
your favorite character then.
Right, Farley. I
He
forgot
was.
that's
He
his
was kind of
name.
hard, not gonna lie.
Farley
Although
was
he did
great,
get bitched at the
dude.
end. His exit,
Yeah.
bro.
When Hugh
The dad was
Grant
like,
or
"Get the fuck
Richard
out of
Hugh
here."
Grant. Yes, when he was screaming at him.
And then I love the raw speech he gives to Barry, where he's like, I'm the one that's staying. You are not." And I was like, "Damn." He
Really,
asserted his
bruh.
dominance.
No, but my respect for him dropped when he was like, "How much? Like, you gonna pay that fool?" Yeah, that's great. Amazing twist ending, by the way. Or not necessarily twist, because you kind of saw it coming a little bit, but
Yeah, but the end.
good.
What do you think about the end? The dancing.
That's one of my final, or no, not one of my favorite endings to a movie ever.
That is a peak ending.
Like genuinely, like that's so good.
Yeah.
Just dancing to whatever that fucking song is.
Yes, I loved
And
it,
it
dude.
literally lasts for like 2 whole
No,
minutes.
literally, yeah.
Like just dancing around the house, like dick and balls
Fantastic.
swinging,
Cock and balls
like
out.
knocking balls out. Yeah, it's awesome.
Salt.
So good.
Burn. All right.
I don't like British people though.
Let that be known.
Let that be known.
Number two. But it's
Who?
we've discussed it. It's been discussed. It's Oppenheimer. I mean, that's a
Sloppy sloppy, baby.
the obvious.
Sloppy sloppy.
Ain't no way. Bro. That's the title. Oh, that's the title right there.
We got a lot of that's the titles. I don't
Obvious.
even remember what our first one was.
I
But,
don't either.
oh my god.
I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, what is
It's
what
mine.
what is there to say? Nolan blew me out of the water with this one.
He
Not gonna
blew me
lie,
out of the water.
blew me out of the water. Um,
Make it a 10,
I'm
pussy.
not even gonna. No, no, because I'm not gonna lie. There's some stretches where I'm like
That's true. That's
zoning out. I'm not
understandable.
gonna lie, but
That's
the ending
understandable.
always pulls me back in. Just the whole ending stretch actually always pulls me back
Right
in.
when I think
I think
about.
I think I've seen this 2 times,
Mm,
and I think I would still watch it again. That's how good it is. Very phenomenal film. Um,
intriguing.
what is your number two?
What's my number 2?
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Oh goddamn. Spider-Man, just Spider-Man.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, my number 2.
Ooh.
Um,
Or excuse me, type of time we on, type of time we on.
there you go.
And let it go on and on and
Um,
on.
um, yeah, I mean, it's
But
just,
I'm not like the
it's.
others. I don't always like what I have to
I
do.
don't know what it's like, but I have to. No, Oscar Isaac alone makes this movie peak. Like, I don't know, man. It's just there's something about this movie that's just great. It's just a great superhero movie. I remember before I rewatched Into the Spider-Verse, I used to shit on it.
You did, bro. I fucking hated you for
And
the
it
longest
and
time.
then I watched it on a plane one day and I was like, okay, so it's a 10 out of 10.
On a plane too, bro. 10 out of 10 on
Yes.
a plane.
Well, I'd seen it before. I'm not gonna
Mm,
watch a movie for the first time.
yeah,
I remembered all the general beats, but
right.
like it's the emotional ties.
Mm.
Um, this movie, kind of second protagonist, Gwen, great. I don't know, man. There's just like
Like, it's just good.
it's just good, and it's how
At
you
the end
do
of the day.
comedy, and a family title.
No.
What do you mean
I
no?
didn't think the Spider Society shit was funny. I didn't think that was
Why?
comic, because I didn't. I thought it was kind of.
It wasn't funny or it wasn't good?
Well, I thought it wasn't funny. I didn't think. I don't know. I think the movie was trying to be too uh quick with its humor. Although it's it's a quick movie, so I mean
It's Spider-Man, bro.
I don't.
What are you
All
talking
right.
about? Trying to be Doomquake? It literally is
Oh my
Spider-Man.
god, bro. So you can call it peak fiction, but then when I critique it, it's like it's not that deep.
Correct. Correct.
God damn it, I can't win.
Um,
The masses have been
yeah,
taken
I mean,
over.
look, I understand people thinking it's not quite as good as Into the Spider-Verse. A star and a half is a little crazy, but I don't know, man. I like it, man. What can I say? What can I say? What can I say?
I
You
I'm
just
I'm happy for you,
you
bro.
gotta do it
I'm happy for
sometimes.
you that you're tapped in and I'm not.
You gotta do it sometimes.
You gotta do it. To what?
It's, you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Alright.
You gotta do it.
And for my number one
And
film, for my number one film of the year,
we all know, bro. Just say
Midoriya
it.
here. Uh,
Nah, bro, you ain't seen Midoriya yet. Don't make me pull out the voice.
what do you wait? The voice? What?
Oh, I do a peak Midoriya impression.
Pull it out.
All Might. I'm not gonna do it.
Somebody, nope. Please don't clip me saying "pull it out." By the way, the, my number
Pull it
one
out.
film.
Get on your knees.
That's an order. My number one film of 2023, The Holdovers, by Alexander Payne. Like Caden said, I mean, this whole movie, it just clicked with me. It's a really satisfying movie to watch, like,
Just a
progress.
warm, happy
Warm,
movie.
happy. Paul Giamatti's, progression from being an old shit to being like a cool guy is really I'm is really nice. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of the only movies this year to get me a little emotional a couple times. Um,
I was about to say. Oh, I forgot to mention.
I what's up?
Sorry, just to interject real quick.
Oh.
Every year I get one movie I'm allowed to cry about. Not actually. But last year it was The Whale. This year's was The Iron Claw.
Did you cry it? Come, maybe they'll come to life
I
last
did.
year.
I did. I
Dun,
did. I
dun,
cried. A
dun,
single tear was
da, da,
shed, and I
da.
was about to shed a second until I saw him start to lift up.
You ascended.
Oh, nope, nope. We're
The
not crying
Iron
about that.
Claw, really?
No, I was fucking crying in the Iron Claw. Yeah,
Wow.
I was crying in theaters,
Damn.
and it was packed. It was
I
pistol
gotta know what
packed.
happens. I gotta see this shit, bro. Hopefully this gets nominated for something. I mean, I'm not gonna watch it either way, but like,
I'm sure.
um,
But please continue.
no, yeah, holdovers. I got emotional a couple times. I really like the student teacher dynamic. That's a sweet little trope. Um, and yeah, I think Paul Giamatti and the guy are both
The guy,
fantastic, and they play off each other really
Dominic
well.
Sessa.
And Dominic Sessa, yes. Shout outs to Mr. Sessa. Um, I feel like this is. I mean, it's a dated movie, right? But I also feel like it's just fucking timeless. Where it's like if this shit came out at any other point, it would be just as good. And yeah,
Right.
the main cast are just like all super 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 good. And I don't know, it's just no film moved me this year like this one. No film felt as good to watch this year as this one.
Passes.
So yeah, 10 out of 10 holdovers. I don't get this
10
out
out of
lightly.
10.
You did good, Mr.
That's
Payne.
true. That's true.
Highest
Yeah, I really
marks.
want to watch some of his other movies.
Yeah, this is my first one.
Downsizing with
That's
Matt
like the last
Damon.
one
I mean,
I
come
want to
on.
watch.
Yeah. But
And
this dude's got some. I want to watch Nebraska. I want to watch The
oh,
Descendants.
Nebraska, The Descendants. Okay,
Like
okay. Sideways.
Nebraska
Charlie
starring
side. Election.
Bruce Dern, Will Forte, and Bob Odenkirk. Like that's a peak cast right there.
That is a pretty peak lineup.
Um, yeah, he's got. There are a few. Him and what's the dude who's always with Greta Gerwig?
Noah Baumbach.
Yeah, I want
Yeah,
to
they're
watch all of
married.
his movies too. Oh, okay. Well, that would explain why they're always together.
Yeah.
I was like, these people are suspiciously together very
Why are
often.
they like
Why are
right
they
next to each other in
always?
photo shoots?
Why are they always doing interviews together? Yeah, that would
They are
explain it.
married.
Yeah, I want to watch all that dude's movies too.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm
Um,
locked in. All right, damn. And Caden's number one, ladies and gentlemen,
my number one movie of 2023.
The Family Switch.
We going the we going the happy way.
Woo! One order of Uppy Sloppy on the way. Let's go.
Can I get an appy sloppy the happy way?
Coming right this way.
Coming right up. Um, Oppenheimer is. If I had to describe Kino, it would
Kino.
be Oppenheimer. It would be Oppenheimer.
Wow.
I mean, in my opinion, because I've perused, I've skimmed through the script,
Mm,
been officially released.
the first person
One of the best
script.
scripts ever,
Based on the ones that you've read.
based on the movies that I've watched,
Yes.
and I've listened to the dialogue,
The Yap Fest.
the Yap Fest, if you will. Yeah, this movie was honestly a Yap Fest, but it's such a good Yap Fest.
No, absolutely. Super engaging
Like,
Yap Fest.
I think it's on the higher end of Nolan's movies. It gets a little hard to rate them when they're up there, but I would say maybe like third or fourth best.
What do you have at Binding? Oh yeah, yeah, Prestige. You have
Prestige number one,
Interstellar over this?
Interstellar.
Damn. All right,
I
all
don't
right.
know if Inception would be over
Inception.
this.
Okay.
Hard to say.
Hard to
I don't
say.
think so. I don't.
Did you you rewatch Oppenheimer, right?
I did. Yeah, I went and
Okay.
saw it in theaters the second time.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Um,
Yeah, still
I
just
mean,
as
it's
good.
just. I mean, so good.
Robert Downey
And it
Jr. Holy
also.
shit. I need him
Yeah.
to win,
Yeah.
personally.
Absolutely. I mean, we knew it was one of the most stacked casts of all time
Yeah.
going into it. And it also helped because actually, not to brag,
Uh-oh.
I kind of knew about Oppenheimer before the movie came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Big
no,
boy.
Oppenheimer, he's a interesting tale in real life. I mean, I guess it showed in the movie,
Weave a
but
tail. Weave a tail for us.
um, I don't know, man. I mean, just no, I don't know how Nolan does it. You know,
One of the best
he'll sit
endings,
down. One of the best endings.
period.
I feel like I say that about a million movies.
No, but I genuinely feel like, yeah, this is like,
Yeah, no, it's an amazing ending. I mean, just
God.
so good. And
Godlike.
shout out to Alden Ehrenreich on Aaron Alden Ehrenreich for
The
dropping
Vandenreich?
Alden for dropping one of the
Koichi.
hardest bars in maybe cinema history.
Oh my god.
And he's credited as Senate aide.
Senate aid.
Maybe they were talking about something more important. That's the audio version of the GIF of Gunna writing on the paper and it turns into Gunner
Dude, there were
and it turns
so
into fire.
Gunner. There were so many moments like that in this fucking movie. There's so many
Taste the
bars.
shadow.
Like an unimaginable amount of fucking bars.
Fucking Huey walking out of the shadows.
Power
Yeah.
stays in the shadows.
Power stays in the shadows. Yeah, I mean it's peak.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean Oppenheimer is just it's a fucking damn near
Fantastic.
perfect movie. Yeah.
Fantastic. And with
And
that,
ladies and gentlemen,
that has been
2023.
top 20 films. We don't have a fucking format for these at this point. It's just whatever the fuck
Yeah.
we want to do.
We used to, but Julius doesn't watch anime anymore.
Yeah. It's
So
tough. It's tough.
yeah. Well,
I'm a cinephile, bro. What can I say? What can I
I'm a guess you can call me a cinephile.
say?
Um,
You fucking cinephile.
how long have you been recording for?
2:38.
All right, we're wrapping
So,
this up.
yeah. Yeah.
I did not realize it's been that long.
I did not either. This felt very. That's crazy. All that for. I mean, that was like almost for top 20. I don't know. That seems like a lot. Damn.
Long. We were kind
Um,
of
we
yapping.
were yapping, but that's what we do here.
Um,
Um,
that's what we do. Ladies and
that's
gentlemen,
another year of the
that's another
Misfortune
year under our
podcast.
belt.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
This ain't never gonna stop.
2024 is gonna be year 5.
Holy shit.
That's crazy. Well, the last half will be year 5.
Yeah, right. Oh,
That's
damn.
fucking crazy.
We made it so
Um,
far. 10 subscribers. Let's fucking
10
go.
subscribers. You know what?
We don't do it for the clout.
Fuck it.
We do it for the,
We do it for the family.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get the family on this.
This has been the Misfortune Podcast. And I'd
Yes,
like
sir.
to say, from all of us here, Julius and I,
Okay.
fuck you guys for listening.
Yes.
Fuck you guys.
Fuck you guys for
Genuinely.
listening.
Genuinely. You're taking it from me right now.
Fuck all of you for listening.
Julius is watching.
Do not, do not, listen to this.
Don't.
Um,
Don't do it. We were going to talk about the things we're excited for this upcoming year.
there's nothing to be excited about.
I'm excited for a lot, but
I know.
I don't know about him. We'll talk about it on the next episode.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, we can do that.
Because we got to wrap this shit up.
It's 2 o'clock
past
in
2
the
in the
morning.
morning.
we gotta. We're getting too old for this shit, bro. It's over.
I say that as if I have anything to do tomorrow, but like, who
Oh
cares?
god damn. Well, it's been real.
Fuck you guys for listening.
Fuck you guys for
It
listening.
has been real. And we'll see you on the next episode.
you guys.
Have a
episode.
happy, safe New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Don't get too
And,
plastered.
Don't get too rambunctious now, children.
Find a designated driver.
Right.
Get home safe.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.